Hello and welcome to my channel. I'm Rebecca, and back with us this week is
Mrs. Gigi, hello everyone.
woohoo! Mrs. Gigi is back, and she
Yep,
sounds healthy.
yep.
So, where have you been, Mrs. Gigi? Have you been out partying and
It,
having fun?
no, not really. I've been in bed. So, yeah,
In bed, not feeling well.
yep, no, not at all. So, yep, now up and running again as usual.
Good. Are you back to work?
Yep.
Oh, good. Oh, yeah. Then
So,
you are back. She's
yeah.
well,
Yeah,
good.
so,
I'm glad that you are back, and every week we get together, Mrs. Gigi and I. Well, not every week. On weeks that Mrs. Gigi's sick, or I'm sick, or I sleep in, we're not. But normally on Fridays at 10 a.m. Central Standard Time, Mrs. Gigi and I get together and we do some sort of crafting. We've been doing it for about 2 or 3 years now. I think this is our third
mhm.
year, right? I believe
Yeah,
this
it
is our
is.
third year now.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
Mhm.
every year we kind of seems to be we're picking like a thing to do. And this year, Mrs. Gigi came up with Miss Gigi, tell us what you came up with this year.
I have a prompt list of 52 prompts, which means one prompt each week. And we decided on creating ourselves a little journal to, you know, gather all the prompts in. So this week, we actually talked about it right before the stream. We have 3 weeks with a combination of two, which
Mhm.
which I will explain in a little bit.
Mhm. Because we have not been here. We've been sick, or she's been sick. I was on vacation, so, and I was sick too last week. So yeah, so there we go. And hello,
Mhm.
Disney Mad. Good to see you. Thank you so much for coming in. Have I don't think you've been here live. Welcome, 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 welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 Disney Mad. I don't know if they're still here. Are they still here? Oh yeah, they just said something, right? And oh my
Mhm.
goodness, all kind of people are here. We got Beth and Dawn and Pam. Yoo-hoo! Come on in, take a seat, have a sit down. Hi, John. John, how are you? Happy Friday, happy St. Patrick's Day. Hopefully everyone's got some green on so there's no pinching going on.
Mm.
Mhm.
Oh, is that today?
So
St.
that
Patrick's
is
Day?
today. Well,
Oh,
I'm guessing the whole world celebrates it on the same day, March
no, not
17th.
we in Sweden. So no.
Nope. What day do you guys
I'm
celebrate?
thinking it's on. I'm thinking it's the maybe like the English speaking countries or something.
Oh,
Uh,
so you don't celebrate it. Well, you all don't celebrate Halloween either. So there's no drinking some green beer for you.
no, definitely not. I have something else. My daughter just came in with a ready-made coffee for me. So
Oh, nice. Hmm, top of the
no,
morning to
you
you.
know. Mm.
Yeah. What is St. Patrick? He's the guy that chased the snakes out of Ireland, I believe, is what the St. Patrick's what you celebrate that is
Yeah.
chasing all of the snakes out of yeah. I guess Thorn was it. I don't remember what it was all. I don't know. I don't know. It was just a good time to go see a parade and drink some green beer. That's what I remember.
Yeah.
That's what I remember. I don't. I mean, it's not
I
now. It's just
haven't. Let's see.
wish everybody. I mean, it's not. I don't celebrate it or anything. It's just I think a big party day. Hello, Trent.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything. AAP Variety Channel. Well, welcome. Welcome, welcome,
Oh,
welcome, welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. AAP's Variety Channel. Ooh, that was a mouthful. Welcome. It's stripes, not
oh.
strips. Oh, what
Yeah.
did I call somebody
Mhm.
strips?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, who was it? What did I say? Who? Did I sing to
No,
somebody
no,
and
that
call them by
was
the way?
no. It was Trey
Okay.
that was talking
Oh, oh,
about
oh,
her
oh, oh,
T-shirt.
oh. Oh, okay. Ah, my goodness. There you go. Oh, and it's somebody's birthday too.
Oh,
Wait a second. We're never
oh,
going to
is
get to
it?
craft. Now I have to sing. Yeah, they're saying
Oh,
happy birthday,
oh,
AAP Varieties Channel.
oh,
41.
that's a special thing.
Well, here we go. Happy birthday. Your first time hearing, you get 2 songs. That's crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, AAP's Variety Channel. Happy birthday to you. And
And
it's
then
a
we have the
special
Swedish
day.
version.
Yeah, it's a special day today because you're here with Mrs. Gigi. So it's off to you, Mrs. Gigi.
Yeah. Uh, oh. So that was
Let
it.
me make sure. Was everybody able to hear Mrs. Gigi or is it just me? I think StreamYard's having a heck of a time. Something's been
Uh,
going crazy. Could y'all hear Mrs. Gigi sing? Oh, they said nope. Choppy. Can you try
oh, do I
again?
have to do it?
You don't have to. You don't have to. He did all,
Absolutely.
or I'm not sure if it's a he or she, but AAP did get 2 songs today. You would be. Oh, we made a. Well, welcome. I'm glad you're here.
It skipped the whole song. Wow.
Yeah, yeah. I don't know if it didn't like your voice today or what. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah, it was
what a
weird. I
bummer.
thought it was just me because I've been having a heck of a time with StreamYard lately with it skipping for me. Hi, Kim.
Oh,
Trey. It didn't like you,
let,
Mrs. Gigi. I'm sorry. I
do,
guess my
well,
voice just knew. My voice was just so amazing. It was just it was like
let's
we
do it again. Okay, one more time. I will do, you get fingers crossed like this. Here in
okay.
Sweden, we do it like this
Okay.
with the thumbs instead. So let's see if that
Don't ever
helps.
punch like that. You'll break your thumb. Okay.
Ja må han leva, ja må han leva, ja må han leva ut i 100 år. Ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva, ja visst ska han leva ut i 100 år. Hipp hipp hurra!
It was 100% clear that time. Beautiful. Thank you for sharing and singing for us. There we go. Well,
Yep.
very good. I'm so glad everybody's here and welcome, welcome, welcome. And so now we're going to get into the crafting, I guess, right? Hey, Dan,
Yep.
happy Friday. Happy, hey, oh no, I always think he's from Ireland. Nope, Scotland, but he's not. He's English. But anyways, hi, good morning, Dan. Creative Trish. Oh my goodness, we're never gonna get we're never gonna get to the craft. Hi, Trish. This is your first time here? I think so.
Let's do it again. It's your turn this time.
Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 Trish. You know, I'm telling you, we could just turn the channel into the singing channel.
Yeah,
Oh, it's Creative
absolutely.
There we go. All right. No more singing. Nobody new can come in. I am ready whenever you are ready, Mrs. Gigi.
Yep. So let's look into, and a combination of week number 9 and 10. Number 9, the prompt is an insect,
Okay.
and number 10 is a bird.
Oh, okay.
So you could combine those two.
Okay.
And this week's is your favorite song.
My favorite song. Oh, my favorite song. That's the prompt.
Yep.
Like I thought.
Yeah, your favorite song. How do you want to, interpret that one?
All righty. Beth, are you going to have lunch with your new friend? Beth found a new friend.
Oh,
Replacing us all. Bird, insect, and your favorite song. Well, let's move on.
Yep. Let's see. Somewhere like here, maybe.
Oh, she rescheduled. Good. You're all ours then.
Put a bird on it, she says, Beth. Yep. So I don't know. Let's see. Where are we going to?
I got these insects.
Let's create one here. In the world. I am just going to draw a little bit with pencil. I've been all into doodling now when being in bed and things like that. So.
Oh, I bet. Perfect timing. Beth's all hours today because they rescheduled. All hours. Lucky us. Lucky da.
Oh, you have had the change of time or I don't know if you have that, the springtime, the hour change.
Yeah, that was last week. Yeah.
We have it in 2 weeks, I think. No, this weekend. Or
I know you're on this you'll do it the same time as Nash, Janet, right?
Yep.
Yeah, she's been talking about how you guys are like a different week than us. I'm just ready to get rid of it all. Get rid of it.
Oh yeah, me too. And they have talked about it for, I don't even know, like 15 years or something.
Yeah, right.
This is going to be last year. This is going, every year we hear the same thing.
Well, I know our government's voting on it, and it made it through. I don't know, one of them, the Senate or something. Now it's got to go through the House. I don't know why it's such a deal. Just do it. Just do it already, for goodness sakes.
They've done something similar here too, with voting and things like that. I'm like,
right. All right. So we've been working and playing with polymer clay, Mrs. Gigi. Do you ever do anything with polymer clay?
Oh, I've done, before, because one of my kids love to do, work with polymer clay. So I've done that before, but not on camera.
Yeah, this is my first time. It's all new. It's all new to me. It's new, and so it's Beth has been kind of. Becca is a napkin. What? Beth's calling me names. She goes, call me napkin. It's not very nice.
Oh, is it?
I think she meant use a napkin. I got what I'm using here.
A napkin.
I got an insect.
Insect napkin bird. Ooh.
I got tons of napkins with birds on them.
Oh, yep. Oh, me too. Now I thought about, is this like a chicken or is it a bird, or what is it?
Well, a
Because
chicken is a bird.
I was all into Easter things at work,
Oh,
because
yeah,
Easter is coming early this year, so we have already started Easter, thing
definitely. Yeah.
crafting with the kids.
Mhm. Yes, ma'am. I don't know. I put green in the sky. Green in the sky. Maybe if I used to say it'll be good.
Oh, no, let's see what to do. It's super mad.
Luna is so mad at me because I won't put more food in her bowl. Um, she doesn't need it. There's plenty, but she is eating it all so that I have to refill.
Oh, yep, we have that. We are Luna
And
too.
I'm like, Luna, stop it. I've never had a cat, and I used to have all those cats. Maybe because there was so many cats. Well, and we used to have a lot more food sitting out too. And I used to have just one huge bowl for all the cats, and now
Mm-hmm.
I four cats all have their own bowl. But it's like,
Oh,
holy moly, she will wake us up. Poor Shannon was ready to kill her the other morning. she
what?
she was running. I mean, she had the zooms and she was running over because Shannon's usually the first one up. So Shannon's the one
Mm-hmm.
she doesn't usually bother me, but she was over
Mm-hmm.
on her stand, knocking stuff off the stand, running over top of us. Candy, she is so solid. She weighs more. Well, I can't say she weighs more than Isabel, but she weighs more than Storm. She weighs more than Abby. You try to,
Oh,
I can't pick her up from my chair. She has to be up on something.
oh,
Like the
wow.
other two cats, Storm and Abby, I can scoop under my arm and pick her up, and they don't throw me off balance. Her,
Mm-hmm.
I have to literally, I can't pick her up unless she's up on something. And yes, Luna
Oh,
uses the fancy litter box. Yes, she does.
wow.
Mhm. Not right now, it's in pieces. I need to put it back together. I had to clean my fancy litter box. I had to clean it, Mrs. Gigi. I didn't well, it's user error, my fault.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Clean it monthly. Like you're supposed to just take a real
Uh-huh.
simple kind of make sure that there's no hair clog and stuff like that.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Hey, Pat. Hey, Pat. Patty Ann. Um, I'll get to you. I need to get your email or your address. I know that. And you sent me the information to email you or whatever. But yes, I have that. I totally forgot. I'm not going to give you any lie. I just totally forgot to follow through. So, so I'll get your address so I can mail it. But yeah, so I was supposed to be cleaning this monthly. Uh, there's a special cleaner. You have soap cleaner that like cleans the pebbles every day.
Mm-hmm.
But then
Mm-hmm.
there's also like a machine cleaner. It's like a conditioner that you're supposed to use. I think it's every 3 months. So maybe it's every 3 months you're supposed to clean it. But anyways, you were supposed to do it on a schedule. I've had this thing over 2 years and never did it once. And then right before the cruise, it stopped
Mm-hmm.
draining. And I was like, oh, great. So we had to unplug it while we were on the cruise. Um,
Oh.
and
Mm-hmm.
and they didn't use it, thank goodness, because it was full of water. So they weren't like going to go potty in the water. So that was good. That at least they didn't go potty in it. But so when I started feeling better and stuff, I conquered this thing. I looked up, online and found out, oh, I
Mm-hmm.
screwed up and haven't been doing this. I hope I didn't ruin it. Blah. Oh my goodness, I'm not going to go into detail, Mrs. Gigi, but it was disgusting. It was 2 years worth of mostly what it was hair, the cat hair, and probably like
Oh.
dust and stuff that kind of got into the system, and so when it washed,
Uh-huh.
it would probably sit on the pebbles, and then
Uh-huh.
it would get washed down through the system, and then go. So that was really, of course, there was other stuff that had to be cleaned too. But
Uh-huh.
anyway,
Yeah.
now I did a very, very, very good cleaning of it with some gloves on, and
Mm-hmm.
now but I didn't want to put it right back together. I wanted to make sure, like, because it snaps together and stuff, and I didn't want any water in there to get moldy and stuff. So I wanted it to
Yeah.
be nice and dry. So now I just did that 2 days ago, and I should have did it yesterday, but it just now needs put back together, and I will have a handy dandy, probably absolutely amazing running new litter box.
Ooh, but that's nice though.
Hi, Tina. But yeah, silly me deciding to not clean it for 2 years.
Well, I can only imagine what you saw.
Well, it wasn't as like it wasn't stuff that you're thinking,
Oh, okay.
it wasn't that, there wasn't none of that. That must have still, because it gets all chopped up and broken. So but it was more of just the yeah. So it wasn't horrible with that kind of stuff, but it wasn't, great.
But that's amazing. 2 years and not even,
Yeah, it
that's
didn't break
amazing.
down on us. Yeah, that's what I am really impressed with too. You would have thought that it would have get kapooted by now and stuff, but I thought maybe it was my hard water buildup. That probably too. That was kind of like there was we have hard water. I don't know if you guys have that issue.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so we have hard water here, and it builds up in our toilet and everything. Like, there's this white crystallized stuff, and I noticed that oh, you can share your channel by typing in "I share." Beth, my "I share" works, honey. You can tell people, share your channels out, guys. I share, and then Nightbot will put your channel in there for you. Beth, they can share their channel, honey. You don't have to go do that. They can share their own channel. There you go. Yep. Mine works. I don't have yours on there, Mrs. Gigi. I've been trying to be a little bit, more professional, and remember when I have a guest on, have it automatically put your channel out there. But yeah, I'm not the best. Hey, anything? How you?
No worries at all. That's.
But I'm gonna get better, because I'm gonna get better. And saying that gives me time. I can get better, anything, I don't give you guys a date on when I'm gonna get better. Right? Isn't that how it works?
Yep.
That's the way of getting around that, right? Okay.
Oh, absolutely is. Let's see.
It's a good cop out. Oh, there we go. Becca, did you paint the cat yet? My cat? Like, here, Luna, come here, let me paint you. What was I painting? Was I painting a cat? I don't remember what you're talking about. Tell me more. Tell me more. What did I forget about? A cat that I was supposed to paint. Like my paintings, like, yeah.
Did you do something with Beth?
Well, that's what I'm wondering. I did a dog yesterday that did not turn out that good. Maybe
she thought it was a cat. I don't know if it was.
No, you have an APIC of I have a picture of a statue of a cat. I have a picture of a statue of a cat? You sure that's me? My dog from last night. I was supposed to paint a cat. No, I didn't, because I have no clue what you're talking about. So I thought I did it. But that does not necessarily mean that I didn't do it, because there's been many times where it's like 2 days later, I'm like, oh, This was what the person was talking about. We were supposed to paint the vacation cat. Oh, the cat I got on the picture of the cat I took. No, it wasn't a blow up cat. Now
Oh,
Beth would have totally thrown me off because it wasn't a blow up cat. It's a resin cat, a blow up cat. No,
oh.
that's made by an artist, Beth. I can't remember his name. Yeah, they have artists on the boat. Well, they're not on the boat. They do art for the boat, and then they have art. And please,
Oh,
please, 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 please tell me what the schedule is now. I'm guessing it's kind of
oh,
put off. Carol's moving is what I'm remembering, maybe from months ago. Is that why the schedule's come? Because I keep waking up for whatever. I think because Friday Shannon gets up early for work. It's like the first day after 4 days she's gotten up early to go to work. So I wake up
uh-huh.
and so I get up so early. She leaves at 5 in the morning, so her alarm goes off at 4. So I'm like, I'm usually up. So I watch Secret Blackburn, and then I was going to
Mm-hmm.
Sarah and Carol. And same thing on Saturdays. Early on Saturdays, and I was going same exact thing. And for weeks, I haven't been able to run into them in the mornings. I'm like, what's going on? Wait, Beth, what's going
Oh,
on, man?
let's see. Tell us. I want to know. I haven't really been
I was
around
working on the
lately either.
calendar. I have actually come up with a prototype for the calendar, but it's not working. So,
Oh, okay.
prototype, right? So I still have to, I believe I know what it is. I believe I put the address in wrong because I'm making
Uh-huh.
it's in an interactive calendar so that you'll be able to go in and you'll be able to click on, like you'll be able to go into the calendar and look at today's list of people that are streaming, and you'll be able to click right on the link that will take you right to YouTube and right to their live stream.
Oh,
Well, I don't
that's
know if it
amazing.
won't take you to their live stream because I won't have that link directly, but it will take you directly to their channel. And some of them are working and some of them are not. So I think I know what I did with the ones that Carol is moving. That's what I thought. And we'll be streaming on a regular basis for a while. Okay, I'll start Sunday afternoons at 5. So are you changing yours again, or that's what it's been? Yeah, that's what it's been, because you usually stream, I think, 2 hours, and then Beth, Dana, and I come on at 7. Oh, we might overlap a little bit there, but we come on at 7 every the third Saturday. And Mrs. Gigi, are we back doing the first Sunday? Or were you sick
Yeah,
that
we
Sunday?
are.
We are. Okay, and we're
Yeah.
the first Sunday. Oh, no,
Yeah, we did. But we did that.
when I was gone.
Yeah, when you
Okay.
were gone. So
All
I'm
right.
thinking it will be up and running like
I'll
usual.
change Anne's Anne's is no, that's going to be 4 Central, 4 on Sundays. 4, 5, 6. Oh yeah, because that would be off by 6 and we're on perfect timing. So perfect timing. I seem to always come on after you, Anne. That like seems to be the thing.
So now, and we are talking PM, so afternoon
Yes, you're in
at
bed,
5.
honey.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, I am.
You're
Unfortunately.
already usually here, especially Monday working
Oh, yep.
Monday through
I mean,
Friday.
yeah, I'll have to get up at 5 a.m. in the morning to go to work. So.
Hey, Chris. Good to see you, and Candy. And I hope I didn't miss anybody. I think I was going to say hi to somebody. Patty Ann says, see, I had the right person. What? Whatever. Whatever, Patty Ann.
Let's see.
Mm-mm.
I was thinking with insects. I mean, is butterfly an insect? I don't know.
Yes, because they're caterpillar beforehand, and caterpillars are insects.
Oh, yep, they are.
They are in my book, so there you go. And we're the boss when you're here, so that's how.
Yep. Butterfly, one more.
Oh man, sons of a lady.
Let's see where I think. I don't want to. I have the prompt list here, so I have to.
Don't be looking at next week.
A little sneak peek here.
Oh,
Let's see.
That's cheating. That's something Beth would do.
9 and 10. I was just thinking about what weeks, because I usually just put a little number. Week 9 plus 10.
Thank you, Annie Finn. I appreciate you.
I don't really do. I go back and forth in this book, so that's why I put just the number of the prompt, so that I know which one it is.
Oh, so yesterday, I found Gatton's been over. His mama's all for 2 weeks now since we came back, because I got sick and he stayed over there, and then it's spring break, so he's been over there all week. And I found out that he's been going and helping his uncle with he's been working with his uncle. So he doesn't have a job. So this is something he's done it before with his uncles, and his uncle installs internet cabling, something. And he needed, Gatton's help, and so Mandy kind of makes him do it. He's not happy about it, but makes him do it. Well, I guess last night he came back home from work, and he walked in the door, she said, and he said, "Oh, my hair feels disgusting. I need to go take a shower." And it was like, that's like the first time ever that he's come in from helping Eddie and like ran right in and took a shower. So I'm like, he must have worked hard. He must have. I said, that's really good. He needs it. He needs it so bad, because he's graduating like really soon. He's on his last class, and I'm really impressed with him. He made up 2.5 years in a year. I think that's great.
Oh, yeah, absolutely, because amazing.
He failed some of his 10th grade. Last year was pretty much a blow off. We thought he was gonna have to take it again, and then they offered us this new program, and they said, that he was going to be able to, do, be able to take, instead of doing summer school, he could do the. Sorry, I've got an issue here. The book but yeah, I'm proud of him, because I wasn't sure he was going to be able, he was going to be able to do it. I really wasn't. I wasn't sure, but it was up to him, and that's what I told him too. I said, you know what, this is you. I can't at this point anymore. I can't stress. It was killing me last year with all the stress it was causing me, and the anger that I had, and the arguments that I had, and so I'm really impressed with him being able to,
I'm amazed, with everything that you have talked about, and that I have kind of similar thing with one of my kids too. So.
Yes, this week was 6. Well, you still have until Monday morning to get it done. Get her done. Don't ask me about the prompts though, because I didn't have anybody writing them down this week. So you'd have to go to the very end. I do have a picture of them, but if you scroll all the way to the end of the well, not to the end of the show, but scroll, you can see all of them there. So you can get them that way. I'm such a good host. Don't even ask me. Don't even ask me because I'm not.
And I was like, you need to watch my videos to get all the prompts.
There you
You know.
go. If you want to participate, sorry.
Mhm. I need my watch hours, so let's do
Right,
it.
true. That's right. Hey, Nona Grace.
How are
Good.
you?
She's here to watch for a little bit. Good, good, good.
Hmm.
Her chickens are producing eggs like happy little ladies. They predicted that nor'easter to come through this huge snowstorm, and I don't think it was as bad as which I think is always the case. It's never as bad as they try to predict. But then the storms that
Hmm.
they don't predict are the ones that end up, killing people and, you know, like when we had that huge snowstorm here a few years ago and it killed people and people
Oh yeah. Hmm.
everything froze and Texas shut down and it was crazy. They really didn't predict it that bad. But the ones that they predict for weeks in advance, oh, batten down the hatches and
Oh yeah.
it's gonna
Especially
be a
when
big
we're not
one.
really used to having those like really winter colds and things. Society isn't really used to that with everything.
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, I need to make myself bigger.
I can't believe Jug didn't follow me in here today.
So, did you have? Yeah, I can only imagine you being sick and everything with the cruise because I. But apart from that, did you have a
The
a
days that
nice
I
time
was
and?
feeling well, yeah, I had a really nice time. when I, but yeah, it was a nice cruise. I'd like to go back because I didn't get to enjoy
Mm-hmm.
the one place, the Bahamas that I wanted to go to. I didn't get to enjoy it because the one place we did walk around the port, but I wasn't
Yeah.
feeling that great, but I walked around. Probably we were off the ship for about an hour. And then the other place where we rented it, we got a cabana and it was gorgeous. Thank goodness we had a cabana because I laid on a deck chair under 3 towels and slept. So I slept.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
That is
But
definitely one of those times when you don't want to have one of these things happen. With.
mhm. But I mean, it was what it was, and now I just have to go back. I just had to just you know.
Yep. Hmm. Let's see.
Have you guys had any winter really? I know we
Oh,
last time we
yep.
talked, yeah, it finally came.
Absolutely. The last couple of weeks.
Ah,
Yeah.
well, good that you spent some of it in bed, right?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm really glad, but the kids loved it. Oh, that was nice. And it's still, you can feel that spring is coming, but yeah, I don't know. I would
Well, when
rather
is the
have it.
when is the big uh um summer festival or whatever? What's it called? You tell me every
Oh,
year.
that's in beginning of June.
Oh, wow, we
So
got a couple more
because
months.
celebration for summer coming really.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Mhm. Well, let's see. How in the world are we going with this? Hmm.
Welcome back, Chris. Internet issues.
I've heard about streamers having so strange,
It seems like
issues
StreamYard.
with internet and
Yeah,
StreamYard and everywhere really.
it has been messy out there on YouTube lately, and I've heard it on not I thought it was me for a couple for probably it started happening before I went on vacation, and I thought it was me and my computer, and then I started when I got back. Somebody said some things that they were having some issues, and then I realized it wasn't just like it wasn't just maybe the crafting area or it was across StreamYard.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it seems like there was some sort of hiccup with StreamYard, but it hasn't happened the last couple streams. So, oh, Matthew, well, lay down. Don't overdo it. Lay down, get rest, so that if you are sick, it doesn't get too bad.
Be
Let your body
careful with
heal.
yourself.
Mm-hmm. Yes, sure.
You know what? I was about to stream Wednesday, and then I was like, no, I'm just going to wait a couple of more days because of I need to be fit for fight today. So
It was probably worth it. It was probably worth just waiting one more day or one more stream. I put it away. I couldn't put it away.
this, I have no clue about this thing, but this is how I interpret this week's prompt. My favorite song.
Yeah, that's a little, I don't even know. I couldn't even say I have one. Now, as a kid, I had a favorite band, and I'm thinking I might lean towards doing something with that.
I don't know. Let's see. I've got myself some because I don't know. Yeah, we have discussed it many times. I'm thinking, but the last couple of weeks I've got myself some. I don't even know. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. Is it 11? I thought it was 12. Distress oxides. Different colors.
Yeah.
So I have a couple of them now. Just.
And what do you think? You really haven't got to use them, have you? See, I don't
No,
like
not
them.
all of them.
Yeah,
But
I mean,
know.
the ink is okay, but the oxide ones I don't like because I don't
Mm-hmm.
care for that white wash that they make, and I don't
Yeah.
like that they move. That's what I don't like about it. It's like when I use an ink, I usually want it to stay. I don't want it, especially since using mixed media. I don't know. But then, that's what Tim Holtz is mixed media. But I don't understand how. I mean, they're fun to use on my jelly plate,
Mm-hmm.
but just to use like this, if I was to use, if I was to use those, if I go to color it, it could move. The lines could
Yep.
move and bleed, and
Oh, yeah.
so I don't know. They're just, and I have a lot. I have 3 tins over there, and then I have some that don't fit. So, but most of them I got all used, so I got really good deals on them. It's not like I paid whatever the cost is. I think the most I paid for them is $2 a piece. But
yeah, mine are they are used too, but
yeah,
only used for like 2 weeks
yeah,
because the person that I bought them from was like, oh, that's not for me.
yeah,
That
yeah.
feeling. So
Yeah, I mean they're okay, but they just have a special place. And for me, I'm having a real hard time with having those art supplies that are for that one special thing, because I just have too much.
Yep.
Oh, bye, Trey. Have a good one.
Bye.
John, hello to anyone that came in while I was peeing. Oh, and slicing vegetables. Hopefully you weren't doing both. Hopefully you weren't doing that at the same time because that's just strange, John. I mean, I won't judge you, but I won't be coming to your house to have anything to eat. Making myself a little bluebird.
Oh, cute. You know, apart from getting myself a whole bunch.
See, I read what I want to read, not what I see. Was it peeling, not peeling? Let me see.
Oh!
It is peeling, not peeing. Peeing is funnier.
Oh, way more fun. You know what? From the same person that I bought these oxides, I got these two. You know, I don't even know.
Oh,
dyes.
Ooh, wait a second. Oh, are those hot hexagons? The hexagons? I thought.
Yep, they are hexagons, all different kinds of
sizes.
I
see that look right there. I thought that was the cut. I was like, ooh, that's really interesting and fun. But they're each individual, separate.
No. I wish, because but these are like different sizes of hexagons. So.
Holy cow! All the way down to that little one.
I was actually thinking about doing, you know, ATCs or something with this, like a hexagon ATC.
Yeah, oh, that would be fun instead of the circle.
Yep.
Yeah, that'd be fun.
And then these, I don't even know. Let's see. You know, those are like regular.
Are they trees or feathers?
Whatever. There's a feather and some sort of branches, something. I don't know. So, yep, that's what I, you know, buying things and laying in bed doodling. That's what I've been doing lately.
My sister had surgery and she was laid up for just a few days, and she said that was she said, this is a problem. She says, all I've done is laid in bed and shopped. She said, my UPS guy is gonna hate me.
So let's see. I need next is a magazine.
Oh my goodness, did you just dry already so I could put my hand in it?
Well, is that like one of those dilution birds or whatever?
Yes.
Diane really, yep. I was thinking because I have the same ones.
I think I got these for Christmas, not this year, but last year, and I think that's the first time I've used it.
These are cute.
They're really cute. I wish it didn't have shoes on, but it's still cute. That's what makes it, I guess, a dilutions bird.
I love I don't know if you have those with the cats. Do you have those?
Yes, the thin, tall cats.
Yep.
Yeah, I have.
But she has several. I think she has like 3 or yeah, I think it's 3 or even 4 versions, you know, with cats.
I think it's just the one I have.
She even has with dogs, but then she only have like a bulldog, you know, things.
Oh yeah, yes, Yeah, I don't have those, but yeah, I know which ones you're talking about. Because I was thinking about it, but I was like, what am I don't really. I wouldn't use that.
Now we have a special day. We don't celebrate St. Patrick's Day today, but we have a special day in the household because our Teddy is 7 years old today.
Oh my goodness. Happy birthday, Teddy.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, sweet.
And my daughter was like, oh, because he's total black lab.
Mm-hmm,
He
mm-hmm.
was like, oh, he's getting gray. And he
Oh,
really
yeah.
is getting a little bit of gray. So,
Yeah.
oh, he's getting old.
Yeah. Yeah, 7 is, yeah. He's starting. But labs seem to live a little bit longer than because they don't seem to get the as many health problems as some of the bigger dogs. At
Mm-hmm.
least all the
Yeah, we
labs
have,
at least all the labs we seem to have when I grew up.
yeah,
They seem,
I've known several that's been like 12, 13, 14.
yeah, right.
And then we have him, he had an accident a couple of years back. So we had to x-ray his hips and things. And then you got an evaluation about his hips because with labs they can get like problems
Oh,
with.
the hip
Yeah,
dysplasia.
yeah, but
Yeah.
he had excellent. So he was like he had excellent. They have like a grade thing like A, B, and things like that. But A is the best. So
Mhm. Mhm.
and he got A on everything. I was like, oh,
Oh.
we're not. Are you going to use him for breeding? Like, no. But he would. If we would have done that, it would have been an excellent. With the hip because of so
Yeah.
many labs had
Yeah.
problems with their hips and things.
We were lucky. None of our labs had any issues with their hips. Um, our black labs that I had, I think, growing up. There's my bird and bud.
I'm just looking through a magazine here, and I'm amazed. I love this picture. This is, let's see, photo. Uh, it's a Swedish model. Her name is Ingmarie. Look at her. She is an older model,
Mhm.
but look at look at her.
Oh yeah, she's gorgeous. That's like Elon Musk's mom.
Oh, yep. Mm-hmm.
She's gorgeous, and I think she's in her 80s.
Mm-hmm.
Model, and very same kind of look. Beautiful natural gray, just beautiful
Yep.
lady. Hopefully we look like that.
Yeah. I wish.
Yeah, you gave me an idea when you start looking through a magazine there that I think I have a magazine that would work. It's not going to be my favorite song, but it will work for this song.
I'm actually looking for things. No, like I don't even know. Like a thing. What is that? Mhm. No, a lot of flowers.
Ooh, I almost slid right out of my chair onto my nose.
Ooh. Oh, be
I would have just
careful.
said, "I'll be right back," as I lay,
Mm-hmm.
and I would have been in my trash can because I was leaning over my trash can.
Oh.
I'll be right back, Miss Gigi, as you hear all this rustle.
Mm-hmm.
My foot slipped, my foot my foot bar, my foot slipped
Mm-hmm.
underneath my chair, which of course then that pushes me forward. Silly girl. I'm okay now. Everybody calm down. Breathe. I'm good.
No. Yep. Oh, she definitely is a power woman, but yep.
Breathe fall on my head. That's always a positive thing.
Oh, be careful.
Oh gosh darn, I thought what I was looking for was right here. Maybe I'm imagining having this.
where are all the things when you need them?
Exactly. And the funny thing is, I know it was right there for the longest time. And I went through all my magazines. I don't think I would have thrown it away, but I'm starting to wonder if I did because it was brand spanking new. No, they're throwing it away.
Hmm.
Alrighty then.
I need to get one of those like home. That one.
Now I gotta think of something else. Gosh, diggity dog. Well, Beth said she is a power woman. People, they know her. Everybody seems to know who she is, that woman.
I just saw her in an American magazine, Candy said. She is from, if we're talking about the other lady, she's in a very famous modeling agency here in Sweden, so I can totally imagine her being all over.
Mm-hmm. I guess what I'm going to do is just do my favorite band from the 80s that I loved. My teeny bopper band. And then puts the song down. I'm gonna do I'll do
this one maybe have something
little thing here.
Let's cut those out. No, something else. Where do you have? Take a shoe, maybe. Found what you're looking for.
Don't anybody laugh at my favorite band of the 80s.
Oh, Duran Duran. Christmas.
It's so funny because my tastes changed so much after because they were my, and it took me until I was 30 years old to finally see them in concert.
Oh,
my 30th Christmas or birthday present. And I hadn't liked them since I was 12, but it was still really cool to go and see them. They weren't as cute as they were back in the day.
Oh yeah. Oh, I can imagine.
Okay, now I'm gonna put some of their songs.
So, let's see. Do I have enough of these? So we're just going to cut them out and look into.
Everybody got so quiet. What happened? Did someone?
They did.
Mm-hmm.
So, your favorite song this week's prompt. Could literally be whatever.
I'm going with my favorite band, and there's some of their songs that I like. That's how I'm playing it.
Yep.
That's how I'm playing the game today.
And then what did we have? Week 9 and week 10 was a bird and an insect.
Mm. Now I got some Duran Duran songs going off on my head.
Mm-hmm.
Haven't probably heard them since I was 30, so 20 years ago. They're coming back into town, and it was funny. Mandy actually seen it, and she sent it to me.
Mm-hmm.
She look who's coming back. Remember when we went and seen them?
Oh, yeah.
They're coming back into town. You gonna go? I was like, I don't think so.
Oh, yep. That's really have
Concert
or do you? Yeah. They are so expensive over here right now.
The concert tickets, us too.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Like when we went, I went. Was I looking? I was looking at somebody. Who the heck was I looking at? I don't remember, but it was like for one ticket, and it was all the way in the nosebleed section.
Mm-hmm.
It was $130, and
Yep.
And it was obscured views. It wasn't
Yep.
even good. Like who knows in my chair how good of my view would have been.
Mm-hmm. Yep. That's
And I was like,
something
yeah.
like
And
us
then I looked
too.
on the floor. I was like, well, maybe for just $20 more, I'll get one on the floor, and then it'd be worth it. No, it was
Mm-hmm.
no. Mm-mm.
Yeah, we have it like that here too. If you want to be on the floor, it would be like maybe like 250 or something. Well, not worth it, unfortunately.
Definitely not. Let the teenagers use their hard-earned money to go watch that stuff.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know, when thinking about it now, like concerts used to be a big thing, but here they have really been struggling getting some audience to want to watch, because they have, since COVID, they had a special thing that you can watch it like digitally.
Oh, uh-huh.
So lots of people do that, but that's of course not the same thing like watching them live. So
Right. Agreed.
they had at least last summer that I know, they had to cancel a lot of um, big singers and things like that,
Mm-hmm.
because the audience didn't really buy.
Is there any big singers that I would know that's come out of Sweden? Oh, is Sweden? No, that's not. Who's
Oh, Sweden.
Yeah, I'm sure
you
there
know
are. Oh,
oh
ABBA,
yeah,
right?
ABBA, absolutely
Yeah.
ABBA. There are a lot of, I don't even know now I'm thinking about it. I know the thing is, we have singer songwriters here that produces like texts and lyrics and things for like back in the day, like Backstreet Boys, and
Oh yeah.
created music together with Madonna, a whole lot of her, her
Yeah.
songs.
So they're the
Uh,
talent.
yeah, so we have a lot of American, both bands and people like Madonna and Michael Jackson. Back in the day, they came to Sweden to write music together with, especially like three or two, or was it like two really really famous producers, things like that.
Yeah.
So lots of the songs created for, especially like Madonna and Michael Jackson and Janet Jackson and those back in the day famous
Mhm.
um, that Swedish
Oh, you know what?
production.
That's who I think I looked
Mhm.
at. I think it was Madonna. I think that's who I looked at, and the prices were unbelievable. I think that's actually was higher than the 130. I think, but yeah, that's I think who one of the that I was looking at, because she's going back on tour this year, and it was really a crazy price.
Mhm. And it's not even worth it, or at least not for me, not
Not
with.
for me. I have better things that I'd rather do with my family.
Mhm. Hello, Christine. Haven't seen you around.
Hi,
But
Christine. How you doing?
a whole bunch of new people. And then, of course, me. I haven't really been around lately at all. If I was like really thinking with me working and everything right now,
Mm-hmm.
I was like, do I need to change up a little bit because my work schedule had changed too? So,
What are you working
yeah,
now?
usually I stream Tuesdays and Wednesdays.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, I haven't really thought it through, but I'm thinking changing it. And back in the day, I used to do Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays.
Yeah, I remember.
Um, and I'm thinking about going back to Thursdays again because of my work schedule.
Mhm.
It's really hectic. So yeah,
Will you still be able to do Fridays?
yeah, absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, but working crazy hours Mondays and Tuesdays and Wednesdays, I had to like rethink the whole thing. So now, for those wondering, cutting out things. So you have been working with polymer clay lately. What else have you done since
Um,
being back? With vacation and everything.
Not really much because I was off, really not. This week was my first time really being back.
Oh yeah.
I
Oh
was
yeah.
off sick too, so it pretty much just the polymer clay.
Mhm.
Mm, yeah. Um, Oh, latch hooking. I started the latch hook. I forgot that.
Oh.
Yeah, I was looking for something new, a new project, something that, a lot of people aren't doing. I don't see a lot of people do. So I started this just this week too. I ordered it and it came. It's gonna be a cat. It's really neat. It comes with a backing, like
Oh
Katie
wow.
did it. When I pulled it out, because I was going to go ahead and go around and
Uh huh.
do the edges first and fold them over, and I don't know what they call it, a waterfall edge or whatever. I was gonna do that, and I pulled it out, and it already has this binding on it, and it has a backing on it. I was like, wow, was worth my money. Because I remember back in the day, and it's pretty dang soft too. Like I can remember back in the 80s, like when I was 8 or whatever it was the last time that I did it. I remember it was real stiff and hard to work with, and yeah.
That kind of looks relaxing, easy and really relaxing too.
It's
Yeah.
so easy. You don't have to think. You don't have to think at all. Well, you have to think about using the right color. I had already
Yeah.
the wrong color, but I already made that mistake. But I mean, still, it's just a slip knot, so I was able to fix it really easy. Put the right color in and stuff. So, but Beth was doing diamond painting, and I really have zero interest in that. So I was, thinking, well, what is out there? What is out there? And I was gonna buy yarn and crochet. I haven't done that in probably 8 years. Broke another nail. It's like they were just growing nice, and I broke them. I broke them all right before the cruise. And
no.
I wanted to paint them for the cruise, but I made a mistake, and had painted them, and then I left the paint on too long without taking care of them, and then they cracked and they broke right before the cruise. And then being sick, I wasn't doing much, so they grew pretty nice. And lately, this week, they've all been breaking again. It's like,
oh no.
What the heck? Oh man. Let's see here.
Do I even want to? I don't know if I want to put this on here.
Color of the world. Ooh, Jug is thirsty. He's really out there lopping it up a lot. Oh, goodness. Is he coming in to see us? Nope. I guess I'm chopped liver today.
Let's see.
I have to say that this is not the first time I have used Duran Duran in art. When I was in home economics class, and I think that was in seventh.
Back in the day.
Back in the day, back in 7th grade, and I was a huge fan. I had to pick a sewing project. You had to pick a sewing project with letters. The pattern we were using was letters. So the teacher said, you can do your name, you can do whatever. And I decided to do Duran Duran. I wonder where those letters are. It was, it was, 38 years ago or something, right? There he is. There him is.
Oh, hello.
Jug. Shannon's not here, so he'll probably actually visit with us for a minute. Come here. Oh, well, we're never going that side. Come on over here.
Shut that one off.
Come on. Hey, where you go? There's nothing over there. Come here. Nope. Why do you always show everybody your bum? Huh?
I don't want to be in. I don't want
to see your face.
Hello, Jug.
It's your friend's birthday. It's your friend's birthday today. Your Swedish friend. What are you doing? Bye.
Do I care? No.
Thanks for visiting.
Let's see. Somewhere up here. I don't know if you know. This is supposed to represent a lot of things.
Okay. And are we crossing out a lot of the things? Are you saying all music is goner?
Maybe. I'm thinking about the last part of it though, because
Gigi's revolting against all the music.
Well, oops. And the last part of this would be something like this. Can you guess what song it is?
Lady Killer? Anyone else have a guess? Oh, you came back. Did you come back? Hi, handsome boy. Anyone else have a guess on what Mrs. Gigi's song is? I'm guessing it's not Lady Killer.
No, it's not. I can definitely write a little bit of a thing down here. If I show it like this.
Okay. Oh, I can't see what it says. Oh, Aerosmith. It's not Dream On? No. It's not. My brain is not coming up with it. You're Xing out all that stuff. Come on, guys, help me out here. Don't make me look it up. It's probably like one that everybody knows, right? And it's like,
oh, absolutely.
Probably in 50,000 movies. And Walk This Way, no. Aerosmith. Come on, Rebecca.
That's me.
Oh, that's
just a little hint.
I could tell by the curly hair.
Yeah.
I still do a better portrait of you.
Oh, yeah.
Without even knowing.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm not coming up with anything.
The song that I'm thinking of is I Don't Want to Miss a Thing.
Ah, all the things. I gotcha. Good job. Yourself, I don't want to miss a thing. I like it. Good job.
Yep, that was the thing that I was thinking about, and that was 11. Let's see if I can write it down here. We have 52 prompts. I have no clue if, how many pages I have here.
Well, I think I did 52 pages. I think, or 52. I don't remember. It doesn't. We'll figure it out.
I've done some extras because, just doodling and talking and,
Oh, yeah.
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 I don't know, like I made this page with cats and we were just talking about something and I was finished with the thing that, we created. So, what was that? Number 7, and then the bird. Do we need something else on there? It's a little bit plain. Just something.
Well, hello, Luna. 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 I can't pick you up. Your chubby butt will toss me out of my chair. You're pretty girl. She's almost a year. Storm turned 4.
Mm-hmm.
And then Jug will turn 5 soon. Where are you going? Where are you going? What are you doing? You're gonna knock stuff over. Silly. I can't believe she's only
She's
1.
still a kitten when doing that because we have the same thing with both of the. They are not that small anymore, but
Yeah.
both of the.
Your babies.
Yep. They are literally all over.
Yeah. Well, I was thinking that it's so crazy. She could have already had like 2 to 3 litters already, because they can start so young, and it's just like, oh, you're, oh.
Let's see. I would write miss or missing up here, but it's a little bit too wet still with glue and everything. Oh, Anne had it. I don't want to miss a thing.
Good job,
I don't know if she, I don't know if she heard us or whatever she did.
We'll give it to her. Oh, you want to hear something really crazy and amazing? God works in amazing ways.
Yeah.
My neighbor, he's an older man. He's one of the first people we met here. He's in his, he's older than he's in between my mother and my grandparents' age. So, so he's like, I think an 80 something. And he came over to talk to Shannon the one day, and he was like, yeah, I came over here and you guys weren't home, and I noticed that your deck is kind of getting worn out. And Shannon told him, yeah, we had realized that, and he's like, yeah, he remembered when they put the deck in for the guy that lived here that got in the accident. He said, I remember when they put this in here, and they must have used untreated wood, and that's what we guessed too, is that it needed to be either pulled up or it needed to be sanded and treated or something. But we really don't have the money to do all. Well, it's not necessarily the money, it's the know-how and the truck wood, and I mean, we could come up with it. Anyway, he said, well, if you don't mind, I would like to see if we can get somebody out here to fix this for you and stuff. And she was like, sure, we can get some bids or whatever. That's what she was thinking. Well, here he found somebody that they're going to do it for me for free. They bought the wood and they delivered the wood
Oh.
yesterday, and I guess they're going to come out and resurface it. They're not like doing the pallons or whatever they're called,
Uh-huh.
but they're going to put like the surface wood. They're
Oh,
going to
wow.
with treated wood. But I'm like, how amazing is that they're going to do that? And our driveway has this huge. It has sunk in
Mm-hmm.
like really, really bad. Like we're even thinking maybe I shouldn't drive into the garage, but I'm like, well, then the car is staying in the garage and I'm not going anywhere.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I don't want it sitting out in this summer sun and stuff. But he said he's gonna look into seeing if somebody can come and help us get that fixed too. So
Wow.
I think we're thinking he's retired. His wife has dementia and he's been really bored lately. Like we see him over
Mm-hmm.
there cutting grass that doesn't need cut all the time. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, Beth, I that's the next thing. I need to find somebody that can work on my lawnmower so I can because I like to cut the grass for goodness sakes. So I just need to get the lawnmower fixed. I've been talking about that for what, 2 years?
Yeah.
I only got a lawnmower, used
It,
it twice and broke it.
oh, here everybody has those robotic ones.
Oh yeah, that's the our landscape is not. A robotic one would get kind of like my robotic um in my vacuum cleaner. It got caught up on everything. We'd find our lawnmower flipped over upside down in the outside, you know.
Mm-hmm.
It would hit the sticks um and the bumps and the
Yeah.
you know our lawn definitely isn't smooth enough for anything like that. If I lived in the city, I could see me having something like that though, like having a city lawn.
Mm-hmm.
But I definitely have like a country lawn with all the different types of grass out
Yeah.
there, and
Mm-hmm.
all that good.
Beautiful, I would say.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
I love it out here, except for my neighbor. They tore down all the trees and stuff. Now we can see right into the house over there. We didn't even realize that house was that close to us. And now we can see like right in. We hear the kids yell for Jug, trying to get Jug to come over there. And we don't have
Oh.
a fence because he doesn't leave, and he does, and he looks at them, and I think he considers it, but he knows better. But
Mm-hmm.
they call him Buddy. They call here, Buddy, trying to get him to come over.
Oh.
But
Hmm.
but Shannon was out there this week when she was off, and she said a surveyor was over there. So I said, oh, they're probably over there, trying to start. They're probably starting to get bids on their septic system and everything. So
Uh-huh.
we've been looking at houses again. I hate
Oh, you
I
have?
hate that they sold that. It's taken away my country look and feel.
Oh. Is it in the same area you've been,
No,
looking?
actually we've been looking at Tennessee. We're looking to
Oh.
get closer to our families. So
Mm-hmm.
Candy, it's actually
Oh.
that he knows a woman that's in a wheelchair that lives across the street from him, which I guess lives catty corner from us. But she, I guess, knows people. She was in a motorcycle accident and uses a wheelchair or a walker or something now. And she's the one. He's doing the planning along with her.
Hmm.
But she drives now. She still drives a Harley, but she just now has a sidecar on it. That's what he says. He just shook his head. He says, and she's still riding that Harley. She now just she's the one with the sidecar on it.
Oh.
Because the guy that got hurt here that was in my house that was
Mm-hmm.
on PT, that's how he was on his Harley. I guess they all used
Mm-hmm.
to ride Harleys together, but that's how he
Oh, yeah.
got in his accident, was on his Harley.
Uh-huh.
And got his legs amputated.
Oh, wow. Oh,
I think a lot of them were the original homeowners here, like when into this neighborhood was started in 2004, And
Uh-huh.
I think he, the guy that owned this house, he was the only, we're only the second owners of this house. And the guy that's helping us out, I believe he's an original homeowner. Like you'll see on Facebook, they'll say stuff like, somebody will say something, it will be a new person complaining about our roads and stuff. And,
Uh-huh.
they'll say something and they'll be like, and I've been here since the beginning, they'll kind of put their,
Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. A little bit of a
yeah,
perspective on
we
things.
set the homeowners association up, and we don't want it to be expensive, but because we're a private property, we have to have it, or the state takes it over, and then they could charge you $3,000 a month if they wanted to, and blah 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 blah. And right, Ann, right. Yeah, I knew of a lot of Harley riders, attorneys. When I worked for the attorney association, a lot of them rode Harleys together and stuff.
When thinking about it, there is a lot of attorneys doing that here too.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
probably a good way to let it all go.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, nah, that was not nice. She just jumped on top of poor Isabel.
Oh, what?
Yeah, she just ran. She jumps on him. She jumps on her and then bites her neck and then runs.
What?
Sorry, can from my daughter.
Huh?
Okay, Patty Ann. I think Patty Ann. All these call. All these people. We got people that are canning and peeing. They come to my channel to do the weird stuff. They're like, oh, Rebecca's channel.
Oh, yeah.
She accepts everybody. No, I'm not even going to ask. I'm just going to let you can.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. So not the best, but it's a group I could remember and did some doodling. Yep. And there's my bird. So I need to date it so I don't forget.
I am right now doing, I don't even know. I found, I don't know. I began the whole creating junk journals and things, thinking that I would love making vintage, more vintagey look, inspired by Gail Augustinelli. She makes a whole lot of vintage style junk journals. So I invested, I would say. Yeah. No, not really. But I bought a whole lot of, those, I don't even know how, 1,000 flora, fauna type, books. And I'm the reason, like maybe even 6, 7, 8 months, I've never used, things like this.
Yeah, right. Mm-hmm.
I have tons and tons and tons. So yeah, I better just use them.
It's so funny that you say that, because I did the same thing, and same thing. I invested. I don't want to say tons of money, but invested all this time and thoughts on purchasing all this antique-y looking stuff. Here's the funny thing. I like the look of it, but my style is more bright colors and happy stuff. Yeah. So it's so funny. I had all of this old paper, just old paper, old books and all this old looking stuff, and the brown to make it look old and vintage and stuff. And it's like, the reality is I tried it one time and it's like, it's pretty to look at, but it's not my style to work with.
And that's the same thing with me. I love looking at other people's videos and other people's, whatever creations or journals or whatever they are doing.
Like the idea of the things that they're using for it. But
then making it myself, I have no clue. I don't know. It's not just,
it just doesn't, it doesn't make me happy. And I want to art what makes me happy. So I've sold so much of it off, and so much more I have been coming across that it's like, I need to just I'm getting rid of it. It's out of here.
Oh, adding a new prompt, make something vintage. I don't know. You know, I don't know if I would even go that far in making something vintage because
Oh, hey,
it,
Ghostly. She's very, very new. I know. Well, another person. Gotta sing again. Welcome, 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 welcome to my channel. Welcome, 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 welcome. Ghostly Precious Art and Craft. I think Precious, you're the one that I just found that does polymer clay, right? Hey, Kim, you totally agree. Yeah, it looks great. And to see it online and what people can come up with, I mean, yeah, just because I love vintage stuff. I collect antique and collectible stuff. I love old greeting cards. Now I
uh-huh.
never use them in my, that's the thing. And I love cabinet cards. I
Oh, yeah.
love them and look at them, but I do not want to use them in a book. To me, that's
Hmm.
disrespecting it. That's a
You
step.
know,
You know, I like other people do it and it looks amazing, but
yeah, I
I
have, tons of books like this, cutting
oh
out, I
yeah,
have, several pages here to just
gorgeous
cut out for
flowers
you.
though.
Look at, for
And then
instance,
it says just
this.
start gluing. Right. They'd be great to do like backgrounds to make ATCs and stuff. Oh, what
Yeah.
about using those new dyes and cutting out the flowers with them?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Using
maybe,
as a background,
maybe.
using them as a background for an ATC.
Hmm.
So let me
Maybe,
show you this.
maybe.
I'll show you my what I first my first baked. I did work on making some canes and stuff. Beth was showing me, but this is my first pieces that I have baked with my polymer clay. So I made this tree trunk, and I'll show you what I'm going to do with it here in a second. And
Ooh,
I used
mm-hmm.
paint. I painted it, and this is my little girl. Oh, that has her hair broken. I wonder where it broke off of. Oh, right there. I was afraid it was going to break. Um, I don't know if I don't think I baked it long enough. And then I have all these little leaves. So
Ooh,
this is gonna
cute.
go on a journal cover. She's gonna and I'm gonna paint this. This is gonna be green with, I'm gonna paint grass on here. And then this is
Uh-huh.
like the tree up here. I need to probably do some more of these little leaves, but and it's gonna be the tree. And probably I have these two little flowers. I wish I would have had three, but probably something like that on a journal cover.
That's cute.
So it's my first time. It was fun, and I'm going to keep making stuff because I bought it years ago. I
Mm-hmm.
secondhand store all this clay that I said it was like, hey baby, come here, here. Let me see if I can get her. Oh, I think I got her. Nope, she's fighting me, so she's making it difficult.
Mm-hmm.
Don't fight me, honey. Oh my goodness gracious. Oh, you're such a big girl. Look at all the dirt.
Oh, wow.
Remember when she was like as big as my
Oh,
hand?
yep. Mm-hmm.
She likes to be pet like this, like a dog. Not like she like back and forth like a dog. Oh,
Ah.
oh, you're knocking stuff down, honey. Come on. There you go. Bye. You're, I think, too big to do that now. Yeah.
Oh, her tail is like, wow. She's a gorgeous tail.
It gathers everything. She's like our little dust mop.
Oh, yep, I can imagine.
Where are you going? You don't fall. You don't have to whip your tail at me. I'm your mom. Bye. So, oh, something scared her. What happened?
Hello, Dana.
Hey, Dana, what's shaking? My friend bought me some Sculpey, never used it, anything like this. Oh, I was saying that I got all, where's that? Here it is. I got all this, yeah. For $6. Oh, she's You're too
Is
big. She just moved this whole thing because she's trying to fit back there. You don't fit.
Oh, oh
She used
no.
to sit back
She's
there. You
knocking
don't
everything
fit, honey.
down.
You don't fit. What do you got? What do you have? Come
Is
here.
anybody all into clay? Because I have a question in that case. I have a tiny, tiny little piece of clay. It is extremely soft. And, I've had it for maybe 6 years. It's not even drying a tiny, tiny little bit, but I
Well,
don't know what type of clay it is. And I want more.
definitely not air dry.
Oh, no, definitely not. But the thing is, it's, exactly the same as, 6 years back, and really soft and easy to use.
Mm-hmm.
But I would love to have, more. But I got it from my kids' school, and I remember talking about it, and they told me what type of clay it was. Uh, but then, I totally forgot.
Are you playing with wires? No, I didn't know you were playing with wires. No, this is Luna. I have a white cat. Her name is Storm. This is my newest kitten. She's not a year yet, almost. No, those are wires. No, I can't reach her. She's getting
Um, if you're talking to me, Beth, with baking, this type of clay is meant to not be baked, and no, it's meant to be used like, over and over and over again.
It's like a for sensory.
Yeah.
Ah. Uh-huh.
The thing is, as you can see, I've had it for 6 years, and it's still exactly the same. It's really soft, but it's not wet, if that makes sense.
Are you trying to find out what kind it is? Is that what?
Yeah, it is. I have no clue. I don't know if anybody knows. Down in the description box or something, if anybody sees this.
And if anyone responds, I'll let you know what they say.
Yeah.
All right. I'm trying to fix the mess she made here. She's not happy. She's back behind now the desk.
Mm-hmm.
I have not varnished it. I'm going to put it on a book cover, and then once it's on the book cover, I'm going to varnish it on the book cover.
Because of me talking about this clay, I have this. This is soft in a totally different way. This is an exercise putty. This thing, really, that's for my
I wonder if
rehab.
that's the same kind of thing, just in a blue.
It's not, because this is like wet.
Oh.
This is, you can really, I don't know if you can see, but this is like wet.
Oh, I see the moisture. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Beth thinks it's modeling clay, but modeling clay.
It's. I know it's not modeling clay, because that gets a little bit harder, with.
Yeah, because I have some modeling clay in here, I think, is what it was called, is modeling clay.
This is way softer than modeling clay.
Yeah, like this is air dry. This stuff that's in here, it's the only bag I have of this Crayola clay, but it's air dry.
I remember this because they said at school that this wasn't modeling clay. It was a special type clay. So that's why if anybody is really into old clays and things.
Well, it's definitely not Play-Doh, because Play-Doh will harden.
Oh, yep.
There's nothing like being a kid and being all upset because you didn't close the container tight.
Been there, done that too many times, I would say. And then started to make my own clay for the kids because Play-Doh was way too
Yes.
expensive.
Yeah, exactly. All right. I saved some things that I want to try. So I'm gonna.
So is anything happening, this weekend with
Any hops or
fun thing?
anything?
Yeah.
I haven't heard any hops, guys.
Anybody knows anything? I feel like I'm all, I haven't really been up to doing anything the last 2 weeks. So
All right. Let's see.
and then let's look into these.
And I have no tools. I'm using this little ruler, which isn't really sharp, but it works as my knife for the time being. Shannon said, oh, you're in trouble, Beth. Shannon was like, Beth got you into another project. She's like, don't just be going and buying all kinds of stuff. And I was like, oh no, this is the bag I was talking about. $6 is what I got it for. So I got all these for $6. And then I got, and I think some of these that I have in here in this box that aren't in this bag, I believe I got in a, box that I bought from a, those people that I buy them from every,
Yeah.
And it was just kind of in there. So let's see. Yes. Yeah, and I've, like I said, I've had them for 2 or 3 years because I didn't really know how to use them or didn't want to just try, which I could have probably just tried. But Beth got me to.
Oh, that is hard.
Mixed all the Play-Doh together and made army green. I have Christmas ornaments made out of air dry clay. Look at this, is a little bit dry. I might need to add some. It said the people that I've watched make it. They said I can use. Yeah, I think this is going to be too dry. I'm going to need to add a little bit of mineral oil to it. You can add mineral oil to it
to soften it.
They have the stuff that you can buy. Yeah, this is way too dry. There's like stuff that you can make it soft, but they said mineral oil works just as good. So I have some here. I'm going to try it. Because who knows how old this stuff is. I bought it at a secondhand store for $6. So who knows how long somebody else has had it. And then, and then I got it and it sat for at least 2 years. So we'll see what we can do here with this. Sounds like there's somebody already over there. I was just kind of hoping that with the cost of everything, like the cost of wood and everything, they'd kind of not build just yet. Because I don't want my summer filled with bang, bang, bang. Although I think they're putting a modular home in. I think they're, like a manufactured home.
Oh, yeah. No,
so that will only take, probably a month. So that's not bad. But, to do the septic and all that, it might actually, take a little longer.
Well, let's pray for, not having a springtime summer with all banging and things.
If so, I hope they do it when I'm in Pennsylvania.
Well, yeah.
Shannon can deal with it. Any big plans with the family today? Or
No, not really.
they're kind of quiet.
Nothing. Oh yeah. I'm thinking they are just playing Fortnite or anything.
Oh,
They're not
yeah.
really. Hmm. I don't know. Candy. I'm looking at all these oxides. Stormy skies, but all the um, the names.
What are the ones you have? I think I probably have them all.
Faded jeans.
Yeah, I have that one.
Candied apple.
Yep.
The dusty concord. Spun
Yeah.
sugar.
Yep.
Tumbled glass.
I might have that one.
And then black socks. I would
Yeah,
say it's
that's the
just
black.
black.
Yeah.
Black.
That's just,
Stormy
yeah.
sky.
I think
Scattered straw.
yes, I have that one.
Mm-hmm.
It's like if I don't, it seems like if I don't have it in the oxide, I probably have it in the ink.
Uh-huh. Yeah, milled lavender. I would say, yeah, it's a little bit, purple-ish, more into pink. Pale paint and mowed lawn. Oh, lawn. Maybe in time for mowed lawn. Green.
Oh, that's a nice
Blues
green.
and greens.
Yeah, I don't know if I have it. There's one, I can't remember what it's called, but it's a green, but it's not called a green, but it definitely comes out as a green. You have to definitely try a stamp before you stamp it on some, because some of his definitely, especially the oxides, because remember when you put water on them, they get like a white haze to them.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely fun to play with, yeah. And they're really fun on your jelly plate. You have a jelly plate, right?
Yep,
Yeah,
absolutely.
I thought so.
Let's see. I thought I had a sponge somewhere. Let's just try. Oh, this is like baby blue, I would say. I debated with myself on buying these because, I don't want to say I need to buy, but somewhere along the line they aren't as vibrant anymore, so you need to refill the ink,
Oh, yeah.
which means, you have to buy new ink refillers and things.
The good thing though is about the tubes that they come in, you can use those too. You can just drop,
Mhm.
and use them as inks. So at least they're double.
That's kind of nice. Let's see this. We need to definitely try these out a little more.
Now I like doing the whole on the sides with those. That's something you take and you do the side, ink the edges. That's what Beth always yells at me about. Ink the edges.
Oh, yep. Oh, with the whole pad?
You can.
Do you like use the whole pad like this?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can't. Yeah.
Oh, I can definitely. And that's vibrant lavender tie or dusty concord. It says. I don't even
Yes,
know
the
if it's.
Concord. That's a decent color. There's a real bright purple that came out, I think, last year that I did buy. I bought it in the ink though. But
Mm-hmm. Let's see. I need to try that pink too.
but I'm not sure I've ever used it.
Now that's the thing. You always tend to buy, on your wish list. I don't know with yours, but I have a whole lot of items on my wish list, and then you tend to never ever use things.
Mm-hmm. Well, that's like those that I got for Christmas, those birds, I
Mm-hmm.
had them for almost over a year. I guess. I wanted them.
Mm-hmm. Let's see. Now I'm thinking about with the birds and everything. I think I have those like die cuts from. Let's see, where do you? I don't even know. Oh, here. With the dogs. I don't need. I have the stamp, but I have the die cuts.
Yeah.
With the cats and that's a. Yeah,
That's
that's a whole.
the thing, that caterpillar I just did, I think. Or is that a
I
dog?
have these. Oh, this is a. Yeah, that's a.
Oh, that's a dog. Okay.
Yeah, that's a dog. Yeah, but I have these, and they are so fun to look at, and I'm like, because I don't have the stamp.
Yeah.
I don't want to use them. They are so cute.
I know. Exactly. I've been trying though real hard to use what I have lately. I really have. I've been trying.
But it's hard. That bulldog, I wish I had the stamps, but they are like crazy expensive.
Yes. Yeah, new $24. I would never. That's why I asked for it for Christmas. I would never pay that much. I usually buy them secondhand. I think the most I've spent on them, which I now want to kick myself, is $10 on a Dilution stamp.
Oh, secondhand?
Secondhand, yes.
Oh,
Yeah, the only new ones I have are from Shannon from Christmas.
Yeah, because if you have the stamp, you can definitely stamp a whole page or however many pages, and then you have them. But here I only have these. I don't want to use them. And the same with these like I don't even know. I haven't really looked through her.
Oh, the ones that wear the dresses and are weird. Yeah.
And look at this. I was thinking about you, a cat with a dress. I was actually thinking about you looking at it, but a cat lady, because
if I start looking like that, please let me know.
But they are really cool, but I would never come up with something like this. But I remember following her. She created like once a day throughout the pandemic with her on her YouTube.
Who is Dina Ravely? Is that it? No.
Yep, Dina Ravely.
Yeah.
I think she started it like March, April, the first year of the pandemic, and then did one layout and page each day throughout. I don't even know how 2 years or something. With her thing, explaining everything and how she created this and that, and a little bit of some lesson type thing. So I learned a lot there.
Tina's Crafty Corner, is that her? I think she does a lot with that style. The Delusions. Is that who? Tina, is that her name? I think it's, is it Tina or Teresa? One of the,
Teresa, I think
is it,
Teresa, because, or is it what's the other? What's the other? It's Diane Reevely and Dina Wakley, isn't it?
yes, yeah. Jane Davenport did something, but she did hers on Facebook during the pandemic. But
Oh,
yeah, there's
yep, she did.
Tina,
Yeah, I
and
remember
then
that.
there's oh, this is Dina Wakley and
Yeah, because these are Diane Reevely.
Reevely.
She,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Okay.
Mm-hmm. You know, they're
They all use those
similar.
bright colors though, don't they? Aren't they
Oh,
all?
yep.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. And then I've been all into, what's her name? Like Art by Marlene or something.
Oh yeah, I like
Mm-hmm.
her too. I have, I
Mm-hmm.
think 2 years ago, I have for some of her stuff, which is funny because I liked it, but I just loved the color she used, but I didn't, it was like the outer space things. And then this year she didn't, it's not the outer space things. And it's like, oh, I like that better.
Mm-hmm.
Luna, I know you're into something. I
What's
can hear you.
liking?
I'm
So, for me, I don't know about this weekend, but I'm thinking either do something on my Facebook page, get together type thing, or like an impromptu live stream, because I haven't really been doing anything on my own channel for ages, feels like. Oh, poor little dog. Let's see, do we want to add a cat or a dog here? So what's the next thing with that? Are you going to create something for the cover that you already started or something new?
right here. I'm working on this. I'm making this cat. But the funny thing about this, the instructions here that I'm looking at, it's like they give you 6 steps, but it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, done. But 5 even show you, it like that. And 4 is just like this piece folded in half, but it doesn't show you anything. It just shows you this done. So I was guessing from watching stuff that's how you make it. So I'm kind of going by instructions here that aren't really very good instructions. Thanks,
Oh,
Kim. Have a good
okay.
day. I'm looking at these instructions on Instagram, and it's like, or not Instagram, Pinterest. It's like they're really not telling me what I'm supposed to do here. But I'm making a cat,
Uh-huh.
maybe.
Let's see. I'm thinking about actually creating. At least some things.
I was watching this one lady, and she was making something with Palmer clay, and it was, I don't know if it's the lady that was just here or but oh my goodness, it was such tiny, 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 tiny pieces. I was like, how in the world are you working with such tiny, tiny, tiny pieces?
Mm-hmm. Now, my mom, she has been looking at, I I think it's a thing like in Japan or China or somewhere around those countries,
Uh-huh.
uh, like miniature uh, landscaping. I don't even know. It has a specific name, but those are like tiny, tiny. Oh, um, either houses or you know, like landscapes, outside nature type of thing, but really, really tiny, made out of either clay or, you know, just tiny, tiny things that people create.
That sounds like something from Japan. They do that. Like their art, the stuff that they create seems to be all that miniature stuff. I think started over there. You know, the miniature food and stuff that they make out of. I know
Yeah.
you had to seen the videos on. They're
Oh,
everywhere.
yeah, absolutely. Like they are so tiny that,
Yes.
and they, you know,
And it had to be over there because a lot of them didn't have, they weren't voiced or whatever. They
oh,
were
yeah, no, like just explaining and then,
just a
yeah,
video of it fast forward and stuff. You
yep.
watched it and it was just like,
Mm-hmm.
whoa.
So my mom is all into those type of things.
Is she making it? Like, is she
Yep,
into it?
she is. I'm like amazed, you know, with her age, she's a little bit over
In
70,
your eyesight.
making all,
My
yeah,
eyesight has been going.
yeah.
Yeah. Go, mom.
Mm-hmm.
What other kinds of things does your mom do? I didn't know your mom was crafty.
She did a lot of painting,
Ah,
different, you know,
nice.
things like that. But yeah, she has been, you know, regularly like crocheting and knitting and, you know, things.
And
But
where she lives in Switzerland? No. Where she live?
no, she,
Oh,
yeah,
it's
she's right
here
here. What by me, you know, she's right here, like an hour from where we live. So,
with at the water, right? Is that
yep.
where the cat? Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, yeah,
Yeah, it's almost, you know, close by to our summer house. No, I was thinking about doing something chitchy here, but I don't know.
Beth, what are you doing over there? Are you in your craft room or are you laying in bed?
You never know with her.
She said she's been sleeping at night though. Like,
Oh, that's a
really
good thing.
sleeping. I know.
That's definitely a good thing when thinking about the insomnia type, you know, problems. Never wish that on anybody, really. It's not fun at all. Well, she drifted up listening to Joe. Oh. So what to do with this? Just adding in some strange things.
Now it looks like a pig.
Well, I have a tendency now, you know, literally just taking junk to create with.
It's probably excellent. It's probably very smart that you're doing that.
I feel like
that's how I started. I started like that, and then yeah.
And then something happened along the way that, you know, people got at least me into want to buy mode, like enabling me.
And yeah, you see somebody using something, it's like, oh, that's really cool. When I was just fine. I was just fine before.
Mm-hmm.
Just fine. Didn't need it.
I feel like I always say, you definitely don't need much to create. If you're, a creative person, you just have to look at things in a different way, and suddenly you have created something.
Yeah, I agree with you on that.
That was a thing too.
Come here, Luna. She's out there getting into stuff because she wants me to go put food in that bowl.
Ooh. You a little bit more, and maybe you'll come.
Oh, Beth just woke up. She was taking a nap.
Oh, she did.
That's why she must have been quiet for a little while.
Mm-hmm. So, did one add this summer? Things that doesn't really go together. I don't even know that was a cacti from a magazine. It was greenery. I have no clue.
Right?
I have this hedgehog that's kind of following me around. I don't know what to do with it.
Here's Storm.
Oh, I heard.
There's Miss Storm. No. Oh, she's standing on the deck, so she might knock us off. You're gonna really? Am I on? Can you hear me?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Oh, now there's a layer of kitty cat fur on my clay. Thank you so much, Storm.
Oh.
That's always nice. Your face needs cleaned. You got all kind of yuck in your eyes.
Oh, poor thing.
I'm not doing this thick enough. Where are you going, Storm?
Let's see, do I want to put her there? I kind of feel like it, so let's go. Where did she go? She definitely had her cat get into some sort of trouble. Did she ever get back? For those wondering, this and this other lady, that's a friend of mine that creates digitals. And so I tend to use them sometimes. She has a whole bunch of things. Unfortunately, not selling digitals anymore. A little bit vintage. I wonder too. She's like, hello, can anybody hear me? Can anybody hear me? Hello, are you there? I'm like, oh, no, not. I I don't know. A little bit Mrs. Gigi type vintage because it's not 100%. Let's see. I'm just going to save this for something else, I'm thinking. For those remembering, I don't know if you even do, but I started out a March journal. Have I done anything in it? No, unfortunately, because I've been laying in bed sick. But this is from Junk Only. Hello, you're back. Welcome.
Can you hear me?
Yep.
Okay. And of course, today's the day I took that piece that I used to sit up there. I took it off because they haven't been coming in here. I was like, oh, I'll take it off. Yeah, they both come in here, and it's like her paws know. Luna doesn't seem to hit the right things, but her paws seem to know right where to go.
Oh, okay. Let's see. Why in the world did I have an envelope there and then I created this one? Let's put it somewhere else.
Oh, she was mad. Did you guys see her bite me?
No, you were totally, we like, seriously, where did she go?
Oh, okay.
She
didn't bite me hard. She was just like, row, row.
Oh, shit. Oh, we don't like that.
She was not happy that I was trying to move her, and she was like, no.
Oh, okay.
Oh, look at her now. Look at her now. Oh, you missed her. She was trying to climb up the wall. She gets an attitude. I mean, like white cat Siamese attitude is how she is just an attitude baby.
Our Luna is, yep, a attitude lady. She's I don't even know, like a white, or is it turtle? What's the name again? The turtle.
Tortoiseshell.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. Yep. She definitely has an attitude, and then suddenly sometimes like, oh, come pet me. I love you. I love you so much. And they're like,
That's how Storm wants it. How she would demand stuff, and then, hey, Janet, what's shaking?
I wonder if I could just put that one there.
I can't believe how much kids like. She just walked across this clay, and it went from brown to white clay from all of her fur.
No.
She's trying so hard to get into stuff. She's so mad at me. She's over there like pulling stuff out from underneath things, and attitude. Miss Attitude. And then you have poor Luna. Luna takes it. Luna, like, she goes to attack her, and she lays down on her back, like, okay, man. But all right, there's my kitty that I will bake.
Oh, cute.
I'll bake that and see how that goes.
So there.
Right. What else do I got here?
Let's see. I don't know. Something. Did I? Yep, I did open that one up.
Yes, Janet. Yep. Oh, she has a catitude, all right.
Oh, yep. They all. We still love them though, don't we?
She's hissing at Luna. Luna's sitting outside the room, and she's hissing at Luna. And it's like, all Luna's doing is sitting there. That's it. And Luna laid on her back. She went on her back to say, hey, okay, you're the boss. And she still whacks her. She still hits her.
Oh.
I know. I feel so bad for Luna. It's like, Luna, don't let her do that if she's going to be mean to you. Right? Don't let her do that.
Finding her spot in the, with she being the youngest.
But she doesn't care. She's like, okay. She just wants to play with her, to be honest, and Mom just beats her.
Poor. Oh wow.
Just beats her up all the time.
I've been trying to do a little bit of vintage here with an old envelope. So that's going to be used somewhere. So, hopefully in some way, shape, or form in my monthly journal. That I haven't really been big. Oh, yep, I have begun. Yeah, I don't even know.
It's okay. You don't gotta. You ain't gotta know. It's okay. Let's see. I want to make. I think we're gonna do. Oh, I gotta get this off my hands, or everything will be that color.
Let's see. What date is it today? 17. Oh, I definitely have to write a little bit because of Teddy's birthday today. Teddy.
Oh, yeah, you have to celebrate Teddy's birthday for sure.
Yep. He got himself a little bit more of a yummy, breakfast this morning, things like that.
Lucky boy. And what happened at your face? Did you get some dental work done? I didn't know she had anything.
Oh.
Or did you get into a bar fight? She could have got into a bar fight too, knowing Anne.
Hopefully not. Hopefully not.
I mean, I'm just saying.
Let's see.
Hopefully, if it was a bar fight, even if you lost, I hope they're in worse shape than you. Oh no!
Oh, what?
That's not good.
Oh, have they removed it all? Like, wow, I didn't know that.
I had no clue, Anne. See, I'm telling you, the last couple of weeks I haven't been in the loop because I haven't been able to. I haven't known when they're on, when she's on. Oh, sorry to hear that you're going through that. That's crazy. Oh, well, sure. Yeah. It doesn't surprise me. Skin cancer is, I think, common.
Oh, yeah.
Nowadays, so many people, not taking care of themselves and their sunblock back in the 80s and stuff, how important it was.
Hopefully everything,
yeah, hopefully they got it pretty good.
Yeah. Oh, that's
melanoma. The lady that I was a nanny for, she had melanoma. She'd go out in the sun and all that.
Yep.
3 weeks ago, see that? And that's about when I went on my cruise and I got sick. And yeah, see? See, I'm not crazy. At least my mama says I'm not. As careless, yeah, that's what. Yeah, I think a lot of us careless is baby oil. I remember putting baby oil on my skin out in the sun. There was no SPF. I was out there trying to get. Oh, baby oil and on my skin, and I'd put peroxide in my hair, trying to get blonde
Oh,
streaks.
yeah, to bleach it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we were all kind of
Mm.
young, weren't we?
Mm-hmm.
Those 80 trends.
Yep. See, seven.
See, it'd be nice if I could buy, and I told Shannon, I said, I might have to buy a roller because I'm using a bottle. Using a bottle as a roller. I seen the
Oh,
back.
oh yeah.
You know, I do have I have this, but it's. I wonder if it will stick to this. Well, that's plastic. Let's see. Oh, look at that! I have this. It's just not, you know. Ooh, don't do that. Baby oil, drop of iodine. Yep. Fry in the sun. Yep.
Oh,
More.
that's no good.
No, we were not smart now, were we?
No good at all. Let's see.
Feels good. Feels good. There's like swirlies in this because I mixed a white in that I didn't realize this one was. They were definitely probably just two different clays, so the white was. But that's okay. Yes, right. In the 80s, that's what I'm saying. And I was a teenager in the early 80s, and that's when it first, I remember my sister always had, but my mom never said anything about me. You know, I had dark skin. I had that olive skin and would get really pretty and tan, and my sister was white. Like, so.
Just had to think there for a little bit. When writing Swedish here, speaking English was.
This will work, but we're gonna try. I probably have. This will work. We're just gonna use this.
That.
Motor oil. That's disgusting.
Oh, let's see.
You guys are really hicks, Beth. But boy, were we staying.
Motor. Oh, that must have been.
Disgusting.
I don't even know.
I wouldn't have been her friend no more.
Motor oil. Ooh, that.
Yeah,
That
I mean the iodine was enough, you know.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, what did I eat on like Thursday? Wednesday.
Okay, now I need it.
What do we need on here? We just put the other lady down here. No, that's the wrong way around. Let's put her here. Oh, Hawaiian Tropic. That's like a classic.
Yes, I think actually that's what I took on the cruise, Hawaiian Tropic. Smells so good.
Oh, yep. I don't know if it's a thing here, but it's been like really, really popular again here.
The smell of it is so good.
Mm-hmm. I'm going all into vintage now just because we're talking about it. I don't know.
So jump in with 2 feet.
Needed.
2 feet.
Something like this. Putting it there. I don't even know why I do it this way around. Because I don't want to create the background for the page, just creating this thing. Oh. So are you going to use those things for something, you know, the little cat and...
Oh, well, the little cat I'll probably put on my shelf. I have a cat shelf out in my, when he'll come out and I'll have to paint eyes on him and stuff. Yeah, I'll put him, he will just go out on my shelf out in the living room, I think. Just these are my practice, you know, I'm just practicing with the clay. I have it here, you know, I got it at such a good price. I don't have to really, you know, think about, I'm just trying, because I'm so new to it, I'm just trying to play with it, learn how it molds, learn what I can and can't do, and what will break in the oven and what won't. A break when it comes out of the oven, I guess. And I just went on Pinterest and found some things that I thought were cute. Like this guy, if it works out, he'll look cute on a, you know, on an art page. I just kind of want to make stuff for mixed media. You know, I have pieces that I can use on my art journaling pages, I guess.
Yep.
If that makes sense.
I feel like I want to cover this thing.
It's a surprise, Beth. It's a surprise. You know I like surprises.
The best thing is a surprise. Follow the process, and then, you know, it will be something in the end.
Hopefully.
Oh, yep. Are we going green on that page? I don't know, but I feel like it. Using the same green again, but I just want to kind of cover.
Oh, a little box. You know, I do have a little basket out on that shelf that's a little kitten. It's a little cat, and it has a little cat food. And it's probably clay or something, or porcelain. But it's got little cat food, and I think a cat toy. I can't remember what's all in it, but it's cute. Oh, are you back, little snot face?
Well,
who could I be
up to now?
Come on. If you want to come up here, you can come up here, but I'm blocking you from typing letters this time. Nope. She's like, nope, I'm out of here then. She did. She like walked away. Whatever. She's like, if I can't get my way, I'm not staying.
So apart from your prompt game thing, do you have like anything else fun going on? Because you were talking about all kinds of fun things to do on your channel.
I know, and I'm such a loser, Mrs. Gigi. I don't follow through. Hello, Cheryl. No, I don't really have anything at this time, like really planned. Let's see here. I made this too long. No, what was I talking? What can you remind me of maybe some of the things I was maybe talking about, and maybe I'll remember that that was supposed to
No,
do.
I don't know. I don't know. It was more like, we were planning all kinds of game type
Oh
things
yeah,
and
like the game. I bought some games,
poems
but
and whatever.
yeah, I bought some games, but I haven't been doing. I've been talking about how I really need to start my channel back up. I haven't been on my channel as
Oh.
much as I used to be. And that's something I'm trying
Mhm.
really hard to do is come on. I'm going on Best Channel on Thursdays. Well, I stopped doing my Thursday morning. There's no reason why I stopped my Thursday morning.
Oh.
That I would like to stop. Just because I'm on her channel doesn't mean that I can't be on my channel in the morning. So that's
Mhm.
kind of one thing that I need to fix. I need to start. But what happens is on Thursday mornings, I get up and I'm like, well, I'll get my coffee. And then I sit down. And
Yeah.
instead of getting my coffee and coming in here like on Fridays, I get my coffee and come
Mhm.
directly in here. But I think that's just part of I've been kind of, I hate to use depressed all the time, but I think that's what it is, to be honest with you. Um, you know, um, yeah, it's just
Oh.
getting to just doing it,
Do
it's
you
been,
wanna do, like a couple of, I don't even know, a couple of years, like you did, like every day, like 10 a.m. or
I would like
whatever?
to get back to I used to do 5 days
Oh,
a week,
sorry.
and I would like to get back to 5 days a week. I would. I don't know if I'm going to, because with Shannon's schedule, it's a little bit, different. When she worked during like COVID and stuff, she was working so many crazy hours that I could come on every day at 10 a.m. Well, now that she has off on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays,
Mhm.
um,
Oh, is it like that now? Because I
Mondays
didn't
I
know.
come on, but usually Mondays she's kind of recovering from her crazy schedule. But Tuesdays is usually our day we try to do something together. Usually it's watching TV and stuff, but that's at least,
Uh-huh.
get on.
Yep. Mhm.
So, um, so yeah, that kind of came into the problem. Now, why don't I come on the weekends? I don't know. I don't know. That's what I need to stop, is there's just no reason for me not to come on the weekends. Because I could, come
Yeah,
on
you
I
used
could
to
come
do
on at
that,
any
like,
time, you know?
uh-huh. And I don't know if that's a thing. Sometimes it is, and sometimes it's not. But you don't want to interrupt anybody else online. But that's, you're going to either way
Oh,
because
yeah.
there's always somebody on.
Yep, exactly. And that's why I'm making the sched or I'm making
Oh,
the
the
calendar,
the
because
thing.
I don't care if I'm on the same time as somebody else. It is what it is. And there's replays if anyone is interested in watching me. And it just is, because I only came on the scene 5 years ago, and there's been people that have been doing this way longer than me that, of course, they're gonna have their schedule. And it was probably like, I didn't know Painty Girl. I didn't know Lori. And, now to find out, she comes on, I think she's on right now. I think that's why we lose a bunch of people. I think she comes on Fridays, or she used to.
Mm-hmm.
She might have changed, but, it just, yeah,
Yep.
it is what it is. And, you can't get mad at somebody for coming on at the same time as you. This is what worked for me. And, I'm sorry that I can't, you know, only
Mm-hmm.
when you think it's okay for me to come on. You just
Yeah, I'm totally with you on that. And
suck it up,
for
buttercup.
me,
Like,
it's like, with different time zones, it's a little bit easier because I can go with the European times, which is like literally in the middle of the night for you or
right.
whatever. But
Yeah.
but yeah.
Yeah, it's just it's like, oh, I want to open a boutique. Oh, I can't because there's already 3 boutiques in the neighborhood. Well, I might not get as many customers as the people that have been around for, 10 years. But then again, I might get a whole new different crowd, which is what I
Mm-hmm.
have found. I think I get a different crowd than some of those, other people. So, So it is what it is. I don't think it's a bad thing, and I don't, if people if there's a crafter out there that gets mad because somebody comes on the same time as them, well, that's just silly because there's no way that there's just no way everybody cannot come on at the same time. It's like saying, well, then I have to come
No.
on at 1 o'clock in the morning. Well, that's kind of silly,
Yeah, they're like Anne says, like nobody owns the internet, so yep.
I mean, that's just
What now? Isn't somebody coming or delivering
maybe a
something or?
delivery. Maybe those people are out there working on the thing. I don't know. Probably. Jughead, come here. Come here. Thank you. Thank you. Come on. It's okay. Come here. Oh, that's definitely someone's out.
Let's see, 17.
I unmuted. He starts barking again. He had stopped barking, and then I unmute it, and he barks again. That's how it works. What's for dinner today? Or did you didn't already eat, right?
No, we didn't eat. They are preparing some sort of chicken dish right now. I can hear them, and the thing was, it was all quiet because some of them weren't at home. 3 of them have, come home now,
Yep.
and I can definitely hear a totally different type of vibe out there in the living room and in the kitchen.
They're now hungry, and they're
Yeah.
like, it's time to eat. They haven't come in and said that yet, though.
Oh, no. Not really.
It's getting close, though.
Yep, it is. I can definitely hear them prepping, and we have finally, as a parent, you wish that your kid would be one of those that like, oh, well, just tell me what to do and I'll help you type
Right.
kid.
Yeah.
But we have finally got in their head, like, you need to help. If you are, we are here as a family.
Mm-hmm.
We tend to help each other. We have worked at, I don't even,
Mm-hmm.
and they have finally got it. They
I
are
don't think Anne's ever
willingly
going to understand
helping.
that.
And I'm like, oh, no.
I don't think he's ever going to get there. I hope. I think like I said, I've teased on. He's going to be in my basement the rest of his life. I don't have a basement, so.
No.
So I don't know what he's going to do, but.
The oldest son, he actually said, "Oh, I'm gonna vacuum the whole basement today." I'm like, seriously? What? What did I do?
I
Did
would
you
be
just
worried
say?
that
Like,
that they
what?
need money or something. What do you did or what did you do? What did you do at
Yeah.
school that I'm going to be getting a phone call about?
Mm-hmm. We have like an extra apartment down in the basement with their
Oh
own
yeah, that's
their
right.
own entrance and everything.
Yeah.
So he lives down there when our oldest daughter has moved out.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yeah.
he was like, "Oh, I need to vacuum the whole, the little apartment, and now I can take the whole basement while doing it." I'm like, "Oh, what?"
And
So,
how is your son and his girlfriend? Are they doing well?
oh, absolutely, they are.
Good.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. So,
And the daughter's doing good. She's not moved back in. She's still living out
oh
there.
no, she's not. So that's, I know, somewhere along the line we've done something good.
Right. It's working. Whatever you're
Yeah,
doing, it's working.
yeah. Mm-hmm.
Hey, that's all, that's all we can ask for.
Mm-hmm.
I'm hoping Gatton working with his uncle is kind of just showing him, dude, this is what life really is. I just don't think he understands what life is. Just, like I don't, yeah.
Oh.
I just don't think he's figured that out. That life isn't
Oh, that
just,
can definitely
sitting on
be a
the
hard thing.
computer.
Mm-hmm. like, was it like 3 years ago now? Suddenly one day, my son just out of nowhere, literally. I know that we have talked about it before, but he was like, "Oh, I can't do this anymore. I need to just change my life up." And he did like a 360. Like it was like because he was, I don't want to say like 24 hours, 7 days a week playing, but that was kind of school and then
Yep.
games.
Yep.
So, and he was three
So
years ago. Like,
I feel good that it will change. I know it will. My
mm-hmm.
son will figure
And
out.
it just came out of nowhere. Literally, he one day he was like, "I'm shutting this whole thing down. This." And I was like, "Are you sick or something? What happened?" Because that was. But then he changed, and so that it will come.
Yeah, I know. I know he's a good there's so much more I could be dealing with, like I always think about drugs and how many parents have lost their kids to
Oh,
drugs and stuff.
yeah.
And it's just like I
Oh,
know
yeah.
he's not on drugs. I know he's not. I'm not like one of those
Mhm.
parents that aren't I'm not seeing it. I know he's not. So, because he's not secretive about anything. Like I can go in
Mhm.
his room and go through anything and, you know, I can grab his uh like his
Yeah.
backpack.
Mhm.
When we go on vacation, he tells me, "Grab my backpack," and I have to unload it and reload. So that's good. I'm happy about that I don't have to worry about that because and I would rather he stay living with me for, until he's 30, and I know he's not messing his life up on drugs than,
Mhm.
you know, or
Yeah.
in jail because of,
Yeah.
drugs.
There are so many. Uh, it's tragic when thinking about the whole thing for teens nowadays. It's
Yeah,
yeah.
it really is.
Let's see what Anne says. Don't you think when he gets his first couple of paychecks, he will start to get it? Oh, yeah, maybe.
That's what I keep saying, but my boy, he has money everywhere. Doesn't spend his money. He has money from when from all of his birthdays because he gets money from my mom, because she lives so far away. So even like weird holidays, like it's very possible for St. Patty's, there's a card out in the mail that is, it has
Mm-hmm.
bucks in it, and he doesn't spend it. He doesn't spend it. Like not even on his games, you would think, oh, he spends it on his because he plays on Steam and you have to have, Steam money.
Oh, yeah. Her,
But
her
he's
son
gotten
does
so
that
many
too.
Steam cards from people from birthdays and stuff. Hasn't even spent all that money.
Mm-hmm.
So money, I wish
Mm-hmm.
that hadn't been helpful either. I wish I could say that would be what would turn it. And maybe eventually he'll want something bad enough that, he's been talking about he needs a new hard drive for his laptop. And I thought for sure he'd want to make some money to do that. But maybe he's just waiting
Mm-hmm.
for a holiday. I think almost he'd rather wait for a holiday for us to get, for him to get it from us than to buy it himself.
Oh, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's.
But it will come. It will come. I know it will.
Oh, yep. Definitely will. So, mm-hmm. I've done all sorts of things and nothing really, but
That's okay. That's not usually how I feel.
uh-huh.
Oh, the bad thing about that is he's had a car since he's 15 and he doesn't even drive it. He doesn't have his license and he's 18. Um, he has a car because his other mom bought a car, because his grandma got real sick and couldn't get up into her minivan, so she bought a car for mom to use, and she was like, "Well, when mom doesn't need it anymore, Gatton can have it." So he's had a car. You'd think that would push him. He has zero interest in driving. I know, Anne. He's about to drive me insane about I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I know it's going to come. It will come, but um I even tell him, one of his nephew or one of his cousins that they're all the same age. Actually, they turn
Mm-hmm.
18 this month. The twins turn 18 this month. Both of them have gotten into college. The one even got into the University of Pennsylvania.
Mm-hmm.
He has zero interest in college, which I'm okay with. He doesn't have to go to college, but I think he needs to realize, he even he wants to be a programmer. And,
Oh.
and the lady, Shannon talked to this lady, because
Mm-hmm.
Gat told us, he doesn't need to have college for it. And I agree, a lot of stuff you don't have to have college for. But in order for you to get the job, like the lady told Shannon, he needs to definitely have a portfolio. And I'm like, well, Gatton, you need to get a portfolio together, And he's like, yeah, I know, I know. Do it.
Uh-huh.
It's like, well, then do it. He knows it, but I don't know if he just isn't realizing that he's 18. That's what I think. And that's what Mandy thinks too, is he just hasn't realized that he's an adult. He's 18.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's it. He just it hasn't hit him that he's going to be out of school and what is next. See, and he's
Oh,
totally
yeah.
opposite of me. I was ready. I was ready. The other extreme would be far worse. I know exactly, Anne, and that's why I keep, I have
Mm-hmm.
drugs and stuff in my family. I've seen how and I've tried. And what's so funny is, growing up with drugs in my family and my dad spending some time and my dad taking his vacation to the state prison, federal prison, I think it was actually
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm.
for some time. I had that in my life, and it actually has scared me that it's like that's what always kept me off of drugs, because of the abuse and stuff of my family. And I was like, I see what that does and I don't want it. So it's always kind of scared me that he hasn't seen that and he might use because he doesn't know the consequences really, but I've tried to talk to him as much, and we've always been open about it. And I've told him about
Mm-hmm.
it and stuff. Um, so I think and hope that has helped. Whatever it has, but it's not always, oh, he won't. There's still lots of time that's what scares me is that he could, find that recreational stuff.
Oh. Mm-hmm. Oh, let's hope not.
See, that's how I was. Money got in my hand and I spent it. I always had clothes and, as soon as I turned 16, 3 days later, I had my driver's license. I was never home. I mean, I lived in the country. If I was in the city,
Mm-hmm.
that's probably a good thing too, is I grew up in the country where if I was in the city full time, like I spent all my summers, I spent 3 months in Pittsburgh. But if I grew up
Mm-hmm.
there, I probably would not have been as good of a girl. Um, yeah. But I was totally opposite. Totally opposite. Had a job as soon as I turned
Mm-hmm.
16. I think I had it at 15 because you could work at 15, but you had to work really weird hours and stuff. You couldn't work during the week for school and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, in a way, I don't know if, of course, there are differences, but having girls, I, at least here,
Mhm.
they are a little bit more, on the spending side of things with clothes and
Yeah,
makeup and, whatever,
yeah,
those type
definitely.
things.
Mhm. Yeah, I think that's pretty normal.
Mm-hmm. So, what did I do? Yes.
Ah, yeah. That isn't that funny? And I grew, we were lower, when dad went away, man, we went from having money because he was a drug dealer to not having anything. And mom having to, yeah, it was It was pretty crazy. I grew up pretty poor.
Hmm.
Now my sister, when he came out of jail and cleaned himself up and got a decent job. I mean, I don't think he was that great of a guy still, but he worked a full-time job and a decent job at that. He was a body man on vehicles. He did body work on vehicles if a car was in an accident.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
He made decent money for the area, and so they moved into middle class probably when my sister was young. My sister doesn't remember the crap, that
Oh, okay.
she knows some of the stuff just because he was always narcissistic. You don't just lose that. but
Oh,
uh,
yeah. Mm-hmm.
but she has some different feelings for him than I do, which he was just my stepdad, but he was always he came into my life at 1. So,
Oh, mm-hmm.
so he was
So
always
kind of.
my dad, I guess. Can anyone guess what I'm making here yet? Or it's so hard probably to see because I'm on this background.
Oh, I would. Oh, is it like? Oh no, that's part of the butterfly. I was thinking the white butterfly there in the. Is it a sheep or something?
That's it, a sheep.
Uh-huh. Oh, that's cute. Let's
Hey,
see.
Leah.
Try to not put too much pressure on him. Oh, yeah.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
exactly, Leah. Yes, that's what we're
Mm-hmm.
trying. Yep, and
Absolutely. Mm-hmm.
we're doing his grandma. Yep, exactly. That's exactly. That's why we are not like one of these parents that are like kicking them out of the house and you have to get a job now and because he's been honest with us about his anxiety. He says I can't breathe and I don't know I don't know if I can do it and so we've been kind of talking to him about it and saying that's normal and you know but so yeah, we're definitely not like pressuring him into where he wants to run away or that kind of stuff. That you know, it's just making me nervous that he's only got a couple more months. But then they're going to Europe in June after like 2 weeks after he graduates. Um,
Mm-hmm.
they go to on their Europe trip. So he'll have that, and then when he comes
That,
back, when I guess he'll have to decide what he's going to do
yeah.
and move forward.
What an amazing opportunity for him to, you know.
Oh, for real.
Well,
I agree. I'm so I'm so jealous. I'm jealous of my son getting to go to
mm-hmm.
Europe. Dang it. I so wish I could, but yeah, I mean, I'm so happy that he's getting to do that his other family can do that for him. And
Uh-huh.
they're going with the whole family, it's going to be such a nice trip that there's going to, be a nice big group of them and it's going to hopefully be very safe and they're going to do the train. They're going to use the train to go to the different towns over there, different countries and towns before they get on the boat. I still can't remember where they're all going. I
Oh, wow.
wish she would just
The
type it out for me instead of, she keeps calling me with it when I ask about it. And it's like, no, I'm asking you on text so that you'll text it to me. That's so,
ah,
I don't
but
think you did this last
are
time.
they going, somewhere? Was it like Mediterranean? In that
Yes.
case, I'm thinking
They're flying
Italy or.
into Greece.
Oh, yeah.
And,
Mm-hmm.
let's see. Let's see.
Oh, was it the same type trip that Roy did? He was
I
talking
don't
about.
know. I was wondering because didn't he do that with his son or grandson or something?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I was really wondering if it was kind of the same thing. Let's see if I can, because I text her with probably. Let's see. Why does it keep popping back down there?
Oh, that's a couple of.
I can't. If I did have it, I should have like saved it or something. But they're flying in and then to Rome, I guess, and then they're going
Italy.
to take the train somewhere and stay, and then take the train somewhere else and stay, and then I think stay there 2 days, and then they come back. I think the boat leaves out of Rome.
On
the water.
Oh, it's fairly close. Like,
Okay,
yeah.
so yeah, maybe that's where. I thought they were leaving out of London.
Oh no.
I'm wrong. Yeah.
Where are we going from here? So making that type of trip, even like it would be for me like saying, "Oh, let's go to the US," the other way around.
Right. And he wants to go too. Like that's with the cruises, he's starting to. He doesn't. I don't know why he wants to go on cruises because he doesn't do anything, but. Yes, something like that. Yeah, Lee, Anne. The blue bottle tree. Thanks, Lee. This is new. This is only my second thing I've made. Well, third. I made a cat today too. I'm doing it just to kind of play and learn. I know, Jan, I know. I'm really jealous of that. I would love to go to Rome and do that. Although I don't know how well my wheelchair would do, but I have seen people taking trips over there with wheelchairs. So like they've put in ramps and lifts and such.
Oh yeah, they have. Everything for the tourists.
Yeah, which is kind of sad. It kind of breaks my heart that they have kind of probably put things in we're ruining. But I guess they're probably getting ruined for the tourists anyways. They're all walked on and.
Yeah, I would say that's the city needs money, so.
Yeah, that's their way of getting it for sure, right?
But I know that they have closed down, not now, but years back, they've closed down parts of the city and things to tourists because it's been a little bit too much. So.
Yeah, Venice is in that area, right? That's like Venice could be there. You see an elephant? Oh. Cheryl, you need glasses.
What?
New glasses.
An elephant?
I think she's calling my lamb an elephant.
Oh, no.
I'm hoping she's being silly because I don't think this is an elephant.
Or it's one of those, depending on what you see, becomes different things each and every time. Thursday.
Oh, are you working
working my way back to you know, the beginning of this thing. At least prepping a little bit, and then just have to write.
I think his belly needs something here.
Yellow. Oh, this is magazine paper. He's really cute.
I hope he bakes nicely. It's probably going to be because of how I didn't, you know, how thick he is, but we'll see. That's what I'm doing. I'm just learning. I'm just learning. When you there we go. When you put it, in a pan and cover it with foil. Oh, I didn't cover it last time. Make sure you preheat. I always use an oven thermometer. I don't have one of those right now, but I hear you. Bake according to manufacturer direction. I usually bake at 270. Okie dokie. These that I made, this is my first that I baked. I baked it at 200 for 25 minutes. All these pieces. And then I painted it. And then I'm going to put it on a book cover.
Oh, that's beautiful.
This turned out so, see, I don't have all color. I can only have certain colors of polymer clay. And this was blue, but I painted it with a green, and then I took some metallic paint.
Over top. Yeah, for the shine there.
Yeah, and that's the same thing that I did with this one here too. And then this is going to go, I'm going to paint. I didn't have any green again, so I couldn't do green, but I'm going to paint this green and make it look like grass. I should have put lines in it, but this was my first thing. So, but anyways, I should have put lines in it to make it look like grass. Yeah, that's the
minimum of 30 minutes based on the thickness.
That's good to know about the 30 minutes. Well, Beth burnt hers the other day, so we were a little nervous about the time, but it was user error on her burning.
Oh, okay. Well, that's really, really cute.
I think these legs need to be thickened up to match, I think, or I'm going to have some problems.
Now I'm thinking about somehow I'm thinking about.
Am I enabling you?
I'm thinking about a TV show with Timmy Lamb. I don't know.
Oh, yeah. What's her name? The kids show?
Yeah.
Puppet?
It is. I don't know. Because it looks like it's right out of, you know, the corner of my head somewhere. Like that looks exactly.
Lamb Chop.
I don't know.
That's the one I'm thinking
probably,
of.
Yeah, but the thing is, I had a Swedish name, you know.
Oh.
So I can clearly see the whole show and everything, but the name, it's totally gone. So sorry.
Do you have her channel name?
No. So sorry.
Oh no, I'm sorry.
I love crispy. Ooh. I need to write that name down.
Me too.
For my daughter. Or she probably know. I don't know if Wally's in World. Yep.
Oh, Wallace and Gromit. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that would be definitely something when, that's a
And there
clay.
aren't they claymation?
Yeah, they are. Yeah, they are. The whole thing in the chicken coop or whatever. They had a whole, like, they are all clay with all their. Let's see, I'm talking and writing at the same time. It's not a it's not a good thing for me. Christy. Mm. Yeah, Wallace and Gromit, they're really cute. Oh, Cian? Yeah, mm-hmm.
That one I don't know, Janet.
I need to, like, I don't, or is it, are we thinking about the same thing? Let's see. I have no clue if it's the same thing. Hmm. I need to use Google. Google is my best friend sometimes.
Oh, yes. Mm-hmm. He has so many friends. Mm.
Hmm.
Last time we were talking, you
Oh,
were watching that series You, or did you finish it being sick, or did
oh, yep. Oh, yep. Oh, that's a creepy. Yeah, but that's really, really nice. Now we're looking at this thing. It is apparently called Learning Time with Timmy.
with Timmy?
Sean the Sheep. Timmy time in English. With a, like, an
Mm.
animated clay. I think it's the same. I'm not sure. I think the one that made this Timmy lamb also made the Wallace and Gromit, or they kind of are similar to each other. The way that the characters, yeah, the CBBC is like a children's BBC program.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Well, yeah, that's the same creators
Leah, you
for
can
that.
put in I share the word I share, all one word, and you're in and Nightbot will put your channel in for you. I don't know if it won't let me copy that. Put there you go. Oh, nope, that's not what I want to do. Yeah, I won't. I'll have to look her
Yes.
up to get the channel. But yeah, if you want to share your channel, it is 100% okay. I love sharing
Mm,
on my
oh,
channel.
Sherry Lewis. Is
That
that?
is that with lamb chop. That sounds about right. You're too chicken. Well, don't be chicken. Don't be a chicken.
Oh, we just started because we thought it was fun to. I don't know why you
I didn't get
started,
it
but
started
you
so
know,
that well, I did it so I'd get out of bed every day. That's
hmm
why I did it.
Yeah, started it up.
Didn't care what other people thought, or just did it so that I'd get out of bed. All right, Cheryl. Yeah, I think we're wrapping up. Miss Gigi's probably starving.
Oh yeah, the food is ready soon, I would say. I can hear them outside the room, so.
I just was finishing this little dude up. I think he's going to be cute when I paint him, or when I'm going to cook him. I'm going to cook him. Then I'm going to, oh, well, there's a Luna hair in there. Well, we'll just leave that for texture. And I'll paint this little guy.
Let's see, 15. So. You definitely have to tell us how the end result will be for that little cutie.
Oh, I'm sure I'll show them. Even if I burn them or whatever, I'll show them. I'll show you the outcome. I got to paint them. I don't know if Dana and I sometimes come on Friday nights, and Beth. I don't know if we're coming on tonight or not. I mean, you'll be sleeping, but.
No, Fridays and Saturdays I'm usually up until, at least if you have like, your stream like 6 or 7.
Mm-hmm.
And especially now when we haven't changed the time
Oh,
yet.
yeah, that's right.
So, but they're somewhere around, because that is like 1 a.m. and 2 a.m. for me.
Mm-hmm.
So usually Fridays and Saturdays I'm up that late, but then I have to get back into the regular sleeping pattern for Monday. So that one.
Okay.
So I've done a little bit of everything. I don't know if you can see those two.
Mm-hmm. Bottle tree.
Blue bottle tree is, oh.
Okay.
There are so many fun channels and sources around.
There we go. There's blue bottle tree.
Oh, thank you. I will definitely go on.
All right.
Ooh.
Mm-hmm.
So, birds and insects, and your favorite song was the theme for today, wasn't it?
It was. Yeah, as crazy wacky as you made that be, that was it.
Yep.
Birds and insects. But we did it. We accomplished.
Yep, we did. And let's see, next week.
Here's my. Where's my parchment paper? Who took my parchment paper?
No clue. Maybe Luna, got
Maybe
it somewhere
I wouldn't put
around.
it past her carrying it around. I really wouldn't. You should see her. She has this bird that hangs on a long it was on a rubber band and
Mm-hmm.
from the door frame. Well, she broke it down, so now she carries this little white bird around. It's about that
Oh,
big, and it has this long rubber band stuck on it. So she carries it around, and then the other cats, even Storm growls at her when she walks past, but then she attacks the string because she's dragging the string behind
oh,
her.
oh, wow.
She walks and she it was so sweet. She like does this little meow with it. It's so sweet.
Oh, Pat's there. Lovely.
There you go. On the parchment paper, ready to get baked.
Hmm.
And my cat.
What's
Oh,
cute?
number what is this number? Well, this is going to be my second baking of polymer clay. So I'm learning.
I can definitely see that that's being like an addicting thing to create all kinds of small little things and,
That
you know.
you got that exactly. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm enjoying this. Like I would like to try to make a couple more little girls like this. I think this will be fun to use in mixed media. Even
Oh,
on
yeah,
just an art journal
absolutely.
page to have a little girl like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
so yeah, and I read, Beth had said that polymer clay was poisonous and you shouldn't cook it in your oven. Well, I did some research and I actually went on, I think it was Fimo or whatever, and it says no, it's as a craft, it's fine. You just don't want to burn it. Once you burn it, it becomes toxic. So it's kind of like hot dogs. You don't want to burn hot dogs;
Uh-huh.
they become toxic. And so the same thing as if you're cooking this, it's fine in your oven. You just don't want to burn it. Now,
Yeah.
you
Mm-hmm.
can burn things, but
Mm-hmm.
yes,
Yeah, that's okay.
I did this before the lamb, before you came on. So I'm going to paint, once it comes out, I'm going to paint the eyes and um, I'll figure out some sort of whiskers. I don't know. I should probably do some whiskers, but
Mm-hmm.
hi, Pam.
Oh,
Hey, Pam.
hi.
We're wrapping it up, Pam. Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we've been on for almost 3.5 hours. I
Oh,
have
wow. Yeah, we have.
go us.
Mm-hmm.
Your belly is not growling or anything.
No, not really. But I have the coffee. Maybe that calms it
Oh,
down a little
that's
bit.
coffee has filled up some of the belly space.
Yep.
Thanks, Janet. I'm
Mm-hmm.
excited. And then when this guy comes out, I'll put some color on him. Yeah, he'll
Well,
be fun
that's
to paint.
beautiful little creature. It looks really, really cute.
Thank you, Mrs. Gigi. Make his mouth a little bit. His mouth is a little funky.
Yep. So,
Bye, Bet. Oh, she's going to the kitchen. I thought she said she was going to do the kitchen. I was like, what does that mean? Bye, Bet.
bye.
All right,
I'm
guys. So
thinking that.
we're going to wrap this up. Thank you, Mrs. Gigi, for being here. Had fun. We did 2 pages today. My book, I have this here, and my book is put away. But there's Mrs. Gigi. We did
Mhm.
3 prompts, which were, what were they?
uh, Insects and a bird. And,
Yeah.
we did a combination because it was 2 weeks. And then this week was your favorite song.
Yes. And so, yeah. So we did that. And next week we'll be back unless for some reason something happens. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I'll maybe be on tonight. I can't guarantee. Friday night's always so weird. I have a YouTube channel that I really enjoy watching Friday nights. So Friday nights are sometimes a little weird. But I hope everybody has a wonderful day or weekend, and hopefully I get my butt off the couch and come in here this weekend. That's my goal.
Mm-hmm.
That's my goal.
Sounds good.
So, and on Sunday, the girls and I at 7 p.m. Eastern time, so 6 p.m. Central Standard, Beth,
Mm-hmm.
Dana, and we come on and we do our tandem 10. And that's where we get 10
Oh.
items,
Mm-hmm.
all the same thing. So that's this Sunday. We do it on the third Sunday of the month. So
Oh, wow. Mm-hmm.
yeah, that's this week. Mm-hmm. So I hope everybody has a great day. Thank you for coming. Thank you, Mrs.
Thank
Gigi.
you for having me.
Keep spreading love, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Why did you bark, huh? You heard me say keep spreading love, didn't you? You heard.
Mm-hmm.
You want to say bye to everybody? Say bye. He's like, I'm ready,
Bye,
Mom.
Jughead. He knows exactly what's coming.
As soon as I say keep spreading love, he usually jumps up like, it's time. Right, Joe? Yeah, it's time.